with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill, he promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shill. The stream's online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as chat's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's sound mature for all to enjoy, fresh when you're, but I feel sure he ran through to feeling so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His supports us also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most TikTok across the board, we charge the word because the score can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why is sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's not burping, leaning, ban it matters not if Andrew Banner's chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life with Clawless Cat and Fatty Wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits are well, and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. Pre-stream's nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end.
What is up, everyone?
Hey guys, King Jet here, and welcome back to DSP Bingo for us today, Tuesday the 7th of April 2026. I do hope you're all doing well and I hope you're enjoying your day and your week so far. We've got the bad man on pause. Bill has been on microphone already, blathering away, but we've got him on pause. Cheers to Sunny for letting me know when he started talking away on microphone. And yeah, we're back with another bingo stream. I do apologise to the live audience. It started a bit later than planned, slightly, and I wish I had a good reason. I was watching just random YouTube shit on the couch, and all of a sudden I was like, out my eyes. I was like, wait a second. I nodded off on the couch, practically sitting up watching TV, you know. And I was like, and like, I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, no real excuse. I was like, oh shit, my old arse fucking fell asleep watching fucking random TV, you know, YouTube shit in the telly. So yeah, I was like, ah, yeah, bastard. So hopped on very quickly. I was like, ah, I was only like 5-10 minutes later. So you know what I mean? Even then I was like, ah shit. I better get the fucking stream started, you know. But there we go. Didn't miss much anyway, you know what I mean? It also gives us a chance to build up some plenty of speed up juice as well, all that jazz. So there we go. In case you're wondering what sort of day Phil you had yesterday, from what I can understand, Phil called it the best birthday ever, put it that way, you know. That might tell you, I might kind of reveal to you how successful a day it was for Phil if he referred to it as the best ever birthday, you know. Which is a bit fucking sad, but there you go, money talks. According to Phil, he was given over $2,000 dues yesterday. And apparently a big source of that towards the end anyway was Asmongold supporters. So there you go. Even then though, despite all the money he was given, so at this point in time here, there's a couple of clips here, at this point in time here, even though he's doing so well and he's so successful and he's playing Super Mario, he just can't help himself sometimes.
Here we go.
This is unprompted. This is an unprompted thing, by the way. This is the money high talking.
We couldn't get the $2,000 support today.
Yeah, like, he couldn't help himself. At this point in time, Phil hadn't received over $2,000. You know, they were getting closer and closer to it, and like it's just literally in the middle of gameplay. In the middle of gameplay.
Here we go.
He just can't help himself.
Just a shame we couldn't get the $2,000 support today.
And he tries to roll it back. He tries to fucking roll it back and say he's joking or whatever, but no, he's like, he can tell he means that shit. You know? Anyway, we have a Snot Brunel compilation covering yesterday's antics as well, but here's a couple of things as well. Here's a clip here. Phil was e-begging until Asmongold saved him.
Having to basically sit here and e-beg every single day. Because I was e-begging hard. And because of him... I got rid of my goals, and I don't have goals anymore. And I do well for myself.
So your entire success is nothing to do with you and all to do with Asmongold. That's a strange thing to admit.
So instead of me being here like I have to fucking sit here and raise this and that on a stream, I can just play whatever I want. and have a good time because his viewers brought that positivity over.
You mean money, Phil? You know, they didn't stay, remember? You know, that bump in fucking viewership we got with Aspen Gold Bump, they all fucked off again not long afterwards. And your fucking subscriber numbers on Kick especially went back to normal because they all fucking unsubscribed again.
And allowed people to see me in a different light. Now, not that all of the viewers of Asmongold stayed with me after the interview. They very much didn't. But I'd say probably a few hundred did. Having to basically sit here.
No, she's, for fuck's sake, it's just ridiculous, man. But, so, I mean, it's a strange thing. I mean, I guess Phil is like, it's a bit of a random awareness that I wasn't expecting from Phil, basically, you know. He's actually outright admitting that if it has been gold, he wouldn't be, you know, anything right now. So he owes everything right now, everything in his life right now, the happiest he's ever been in his entire fucking life, the most successful he's ever been in his fucking life. He's saying outright he owes to Aspen Gold. So bear that in mind next time he goes on some sort of fucking ego trip, talk about how fucking much of a fucking successful person he is as a one-man fucking show and all that shit. You know? One more clip here, and apparently this is why DSP is hilarious. He doesn't even have the money yet, has already figured out how to blow it all. No retirement fund, no 401k, no stock portfolio, no plan for the future. How bad is this?
Well, first off, none of this, this half the money isn't here now, right? Some of the money will come over the next several weeks, over the next month or two. Honestly, what I want to do, like I told you guys, I've been trying to set up my house. The room across the hall, I want to set up into a nice room that we can use. Right now, it's completely empty. We don't use it for anything. We want to set it up for a nice room where we can, like, relax and be away from noise and shit. Because right now, we got some noisy neighbors. We got shit going on. Like, let's have a nice, relaxing room. My wife and I and Jasper could just sit in, like...
Jesus. Wait. You mean you sound like you're describing a fucking living room, Phil.
Chill. You know? And then, we want to get a weight machine or an exercise machine. So we can have that maybe in another room. And we can actually work out seriously, because right now I'm using 2 barbells, or dumbbells, excuse me. I always say the wrong thing. And it's just not sufficient. Like,
you put the word dumb and dumbbells, you dumbass.
Like, it's not safe to keep using those and shit. I need to get a better, I want to actually get a real machine. So, definitely the support today will go towards those goals. Okay? Thank you, guys.
Jesus Christ, man. Holy fuck. Never mind. No Hollywood for you, cat. Still no Hollywood for you, cat. No, it's just crazy. So it's like everything fucking planned out. The renovation and the Norfolk continues thanks to fucking this fucking birthday marathon stream. You know? Oh hell, man. Like, it's just crazy, man. To me, that sort of money in one go in particular on a fucking stream is a crazy notion. I mean, I don't know about you guys, like, for me, if I got a big massive fucking, like, extra bit of money in one fucking go, I'm using that shit to clear my fucking debts first and foremost. Get those debts fucking gone. Get the debts to fuck, you know? And like, actually, I do obviously will have fucking debts, you know what I mean? But to me, that's the fucking first priority has to be fucking just be getting rid of your fucking debts. So you fucking finish off paying what you're fucking owing. And the outstanding things, like whether it's fucking like credit cards or fucking loans or whatever, you know what I mean? It's just, that's gotta be number one fucking priority. And then you can think about, you know, what else to fucking do with that fucking money, you know what I mean, in my opinion. But Phil still has mountains of fucking debt, remember? You know? And his plan is just to fucking spend it immediately and straight away or whatever. Like, apparently this notification's courtesy of Sonny. Oh, I mean, I think I've seen, oh yeah, I thought I've seen that down the rounds. That's, I've seen this show up on Twitter. Yeah. As soon as I seen this little head shake, I thought, yep. I know it's coming. So there we go. Excellent stuff, and he's a random punch out of fucking nowhere. Anyway, what's up? Yeah, we have a compilation from courtesy of Snort Brunel. 19 minutes long. That basically describes. It goes through what happened yesterday with Phil, you know. You can't do chargebacks, I dare you, he says. Superborn fundraiser and Asmongold roaches saving it. Let's just see how fucking bad it was, shall we?
Phil has the pignosis. He mind and brainwashes his viewers into contributing. Make a contribution tonight. Here we go. You ready? Woo! Woo! Okay, I'm indoctrinated. Sounds good. And it's the power of cultish groupthink mentality. I'm a cult leader. I think the pignosis works. one more quick reminder. So, as of today, birthday animations are live for gifted subs on Kick.
And apparently the birthday animations are still here for today. Even though his birthday was yesterday, and it's no longer his fucking birthday, apparently the birthday animations are here today still. So if you thought happy birthday was getting quite fucking old that wee tune yesterday, it's still here today.
Or for any level of super chat all the way up to $50, it's all birthday themed stuff. Thank you to anyone who contributes to the stream. I very much appreciate it. Tomorrow's my birthday marathon, which I hope you'll join me for if you can make it. Okay, so the hardcore begging season.
Is dedicating hours to dunking on LTG and wings considered positive and using your time wisely?
Yes.
Because it shows that despite what the internet says about me, I could do whatever I want and do it well for myself. That, no, the entire internet does not get to just bully Darkside Phil and then he doesn't get to do anything.
I mean, LTG, as far as I'm aware, doesn't spend much time doing anything about you. Like, you're hyper fixated on LTG, but from my understanding, LTG doesn't give you much fucking thought. So it's not like LTG is dedicating every single fucking stream to fucking mocking how much of a fucking bitch you are or anything. He just doesn't he just fucking gets on with it. And I'm not trying to fucking, you know, say LTG is not above right reproach or anything. LTG's a fucking piece of shit. But it's just it's a bizarre fucking excuse from Phil to fucking say he should fucking be allowed to clap back at somebody, even though LTG seems to fucking not even waste a fucking time bothering with Phil, you know? And it's usually a fucking one-way thing when it comes to the, you know, Phil and LTG, which is it's mainly from Phil's side, going after LTG randomly time and time again.
He gets to do whatever he fucking wants and you'll like it. Because I've earned that right. I've paid my debts. I've gone through it all. And you're like it. I'll do whatever I want. Any single day I can do it. So if there's a day that I'm an off day and I feel like doing that stuff, I'll do it. If I just want to sit here and scratch my fucking nose for 5 hours, I'll do that too. I'm welcome to do whatever I want and everyone will like it because I'm Darkside Phil.
You're welcome to fucking do that, Phil, but nobody owes you anything, no. And also you got to fucking realise that you fucking acting like that makes you a big fucking hypocrite. And if you're fucking fine with having the finger pointed at you and saying you're a fucking hypocrite, you got to fucking accept that and roll with it. It is hypocrisy, the highest fucking order. You fucking claim you're above such fucking antics and then you fucking do the antics you're fucking calling out as fucking being above. You know?
And there's nothing you can do about it.
That's right. This is the United States of Phil. I am the supreme being. I make the rules, and what I say goes. This is not a place for you to stand on your soapbox and complain about censorship and freedom of speech, because the bottom line is you don't have freedom of speech. This is my land. Literally, no one's going to rewind the stream to tell me what it was. You're just going to make me wonder? All right, fine. Be that way. Seriously, no one's going to help. Lucky pendant. Thank you, the block. Lucky pendant. Let me see what it is.
Back tonight. Now, tonight, folks. Oh man, I don't know how it's gonna go.
Oh, that's all. So this is actually from the fucking night stream. I see. This is so. I was like, this also will include the marathon stream as well. The birthday marathon. You know what I mean? So I was kind of wondering, like, Phil wasn't wearing that yesterday. So yeah, this is from a night stream before his birthday as well. And then it's going to include the fucking birthday stream.
I don't. Here's why I say that. Tonight's late stream is RimWorld, and if you remember, last time we played RimWorld...
Or even then, so wait, hold on. So it's day stream from... So it's Sunday day stream, Sunday night stream, and birthday stream. That's a fucking triple whammy. It shows you how little fucking what happened with Phil in the last couple of days. It's not when Phil could fucking take a day off from doing a compilation and stuff.
It was not pretty. Let's put it that way. We lost more than half of our colonists. We had 11. We're down to 5 left. 6 of them died. It's not clear at all that we're actually going to be able to recover from this horrible tragedy. We're going to try.
$100 for Hogan's. Who let the Hogans out? You.
People started saying Ozempic on my streams in the chat. They'd have accounts that said Ozempic in their name. I didn't even know what Ozempic was.
No, obviously I don't use it. I don't use any drugs. Okay, it was all diet changes and exercise. 100%. That's how I did it. But that's why they don't. Again, they never would want to believe that I could do anything good at all in life. because that would make their narrative false. Because again, in their narrative, everything I do is horrible. I'm the worst lolcow possible. There's no way that DSP could ever win at life, even though I'm winning at life every single day.
Well, there's nothing wrong with fucking Ozempic. Don't try and shame people for fucking using Ozempic, especially ones that kind of feel like they have to, you know what I mean? Phil's trying to fucking put some sort of negative stigma in it, you know? I mean, people just fucking look at Phil and they kind of think to himself, it looks like he's been on Ozempic. But that's some people need a bit of help in hand sometimes in that regard. If it helps them lose weight, then fair play to them.
After over 40 hours with this group, I want to say thank you to everyone who watched, engaged, and supported this group of survivors. I very much enjoyed this run. I think it's time to save and have it in suspended animation. We may resume this group. All right, we may. But for now, I'm getting the vibe that everyone's kind of bored. Me too. I do feel like we should do something different. So next time when we play, all right, there will be a new group we'll start with. We'll look at DLCs. We'll look at mods. We'll figure out what we want to install and get. And we'll start fresh and see how it goes, okay?
So tomorrow, if you can make it, come by and hang out with me for my birthday stream. Now, if you absolutely can't make it, it's all good. But I want you to understand, if you can literally stop by for 5 minutes just to say hello, that would be nice, just to say hi. Because I like it when I'm on a big holiday like a Christmas stream or my birthday stream, just to see everyone during the day is a nice thing. All right, so if you can make it, just stop by, show yourself, give a little wave. That'll be awesome. If not, it'll all be archived here on the channel. You can watch it after the fact, okay? No, Pedal to the Metal says, I bet the King has a Hogan body pillow. Well, I would, but I can't afford it because I spent all my money on sweaty JPEGs. So I can't have body pillows. I can't have the nice thing.
There's an anonymous $100 tip.
And here's a starter effect. That's so a surprise. Yeah, we were here for this part.
Here we go. Thank you so very, very much to whoever that was. Incredibly nice of you. And then I actually had gotten a $1 tip. Happy birthday, Phil. Will you say your present today is a deeper appreciation for your wife and Jasper, the gift that keeps on giving? I always have an appreciation for my wife and Jasper. It's like I told you guys. Wow, I received a $44 tip. This person, happy B-Day for you.
Even that sounds like more genuine than this $100 tip. Like the reaction to that. The actual fucking surprise you could hear in his fucking voice. But receiving a tip in the fucking number of his fucking birthday. You know? The $44 tip is a lot more believable than the $100 tip.
Happy birthday, Phil. Thank you. $44 tip. Let's get a nice animation for that. I only have a $30 animation, but that's fine. Thank you so much. Add that. So that would be, let's see. Oh, I gotta do math now, and I didn't get enough sleep.
Oh god, he got the fucking math wrong. He thought he got it right as well, and he's fucking praising himself.
This is not good. I gotta do math. It's 135, right? It's not, isn't it? I'm just gonna normally I do it in my head, but I'm actually tired today, so I'm just.
So like he had 191 or whatever, you know. He's already on the 190s at this point in time, and he tried to add on like fucking 40 or whatever, or I think it was like 195 plus 40, and so I was like, oh no, math. I was like, oh, is it 135? I was like, it is. This chat fucking told him it was, and it fucking wasn't.
I'm just gonna pull out the calculator. I'm actually gonna give myself a rest and be lazy today. So let's see. 190. Oh, is my numbers lock off? Where's my number lock? Hold on. Is this number lock right here? It is 191 plus 44. 235. Wait, isn't that what I said? Oh, I did get it right.
You said 135.
Oh, cool. I actually did have it right. I can actually do math when I'm tired, apparently.
Sure. But if I get a big contribution, then I'll take a shot.
Oh god, yeah, that's bit here. So well, I love how the narrative changed. It went from him having to be able to fucking drink whatever he wants, no matter how much, well, you know, is given to him. And it changed. Almost it's like, you know, for a big contribution, for a big amount of money, he'll start drinking bourbon.
A bourbon, okay?
And of course, you can bet your fucking arse that as soon as, you know, the longer it went on, the more hints kick, you know, I would love to try some bourbon, guys, but nobody sent me a big contribution yet. That sort of fucking thing happened all fucking day long.
There you go. What do I think helped improve my drinking? Gee, let's...
Also, as pointed out, Phil remembered to buy himself like the world's biggest bottle of fucking bourbon, but couldn't remember to get himself a birthday cake.
See, a million things. Actually wanting to not be passed out drunk and actually being able to wake up in the morning and enjoy life. Like, you see, a lot, you know, I told you guys, I had depression for a long time, and basically I would drink to get myself through the next fucking day.
We watched some of these. AJ let us down. How could you, AJ? You're the chosen one.
Going the wrong way. Yep, I should have got the throw there. Yep, I jumped, I did medium kick, I did low jab, dropped it, and it gives him the mashed throw. These classic collections are awful. This is all he has to do, for the record. All he has to do is jump back fierce. I can't hit him. See? Yeah. All he has to do is jump back fierce the whole round. Honda can't ever get to Vega. I pressed the button. Yep. I pressed the button when he did the hop. It didn't come out, so he gets the free throw if the button doesn't come out. You got.
I am a former professional fighting game player in the capacity, not that I did it for a living. I was a high-level tournament player, 4th place at EVO, top player of Street Fighter 2 that year overall in the country.
You saw that? You saw how late the kick came out? I did a move right there and it should have interrupted, but that's the online play of this game. Nice throw. I did low medium kick. That's what it gave me. I'm not doing that. I did fireball. That's what I'm dead. Oh shit. Oh, come on. 3 hits, he didn't die. 3 freaking hits, he didn't die yet. Holy shit.
But Evil AJ, oh my god. Evil AJ versus DSP, a US ranked player at EVO 2005. Talk about a fucking loser. Trying to get attention. Playing a fucking random ass online match and he hypes it up like it means something. What an asshole. He said, let's go, happy birthday. $75 anonymous tip.
Sure, Philly boy.
That means it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for the briefcase of affluence to make an appearance.
So look at this idiot. You can't charge back super chat, stupid.
Absolutely, positively can. The fact that he's still trying to fucking spin this fucking narrative is hilarious to me. You know? Maybe I assume Phil claims he doesn't fucking pay attention to his. I guess it's almost believable that Phil actually isn't aware of this because he claims he doesn't fucking pay attention to it, to the money that he has. He doesn't know how much he makes per day because he doesn't pay attention to it. As long as he's getting all that fucking money, and that's all he cares about. He'll just spend it and spend it and spend it.
How about this? To this person who did the super chat, they said they could charge back super chats. Do it. Do it. I dare you. It's illegal to do it. Do it. And
it's not illegal to fucking do it, Phil. YouTube won't allow you to fucking have the opportunity to fucking do it. I mean, you can literally contact YouTube and say, hey, I didn't mean this to fucking happen. Please, can I get a refund? And whether super chats or get a memberships, what I mean, you can literally, there's nothing wrong. Oh, for God's sake, he's such a fucking imbecile.
let's see what happens. Because I keep every single super chat I've ever gotten. No exaggeration. Ever since I started streaming on YouTube, I've kept every single super chat. So unless
I'm going to press X to get out that for sure, because he claims he doesn't fucking pay attention. You know, it claims he fucking doesn't know how much he gets per fucking day. Look at that. So I don't believe that Phil looks at this, you know, looks at metrics hard enough to fucking realise that not everything should be, is there. That should be there.
No one ever tried to charge me back, you keep all super chats on YouTube. That simple. Go for it, stupid. I mean, really, it's hilarious, these idiots. All right. Okay. Ready, everybody? All right. Here we go. Thank you, everyone, so far for a great birthday marathon. We're about halfway through. We're actually about exactly halfway through. Because we have about 5 more hours to come. We'll try more Marvel 2. Probably do some Third Strike. Try some CVS 2. And then after that, do some Mario World. And chill and end the stream, you know. But we got 5 more hours coming. Okay?
Who fucking cares?
Okay. Cheers to everyone. Thank you so much.
Oh my God, he's drinking Hulk Hogan's piss.
Boom. That's smooth. That's pretty good. Certainly not the best I've had. It's actually a little bit on the sweeter side. I'm surprised. You know what it is? Because I've had some scotch. I like the scotch more. The scotch has that smoky and sometimes salty flavor. That's more, actually a little bit more sweeter, and actually a little bit more charcoal flavor, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I do think I prefer, like, the more smoky, which this is not at all. Like, there's, like, almost, like, no smoke flavor in it. So, good, though.
Do I drink gin after the streams? Yes, I do. I jump into an entire bathtub full of gin and I submerge myself for several hours. It's the only way to live. And then I just received a $50 tip. Someone says, happy birthday, Phil.
He did watch me play Marvel 2.
Hey, I'm talking bad. Good for him, man. Yeah, happy birthday.
Wait a second. Phil spent part of a stream watching Asmongold on his stream. Talk about his stream. So Asmongold decided not to bother fucking checking in Phil live. But instead he fucking, at some point, was watching Phil stream on his own stream. And Phil got told about it, and Phil could have shared this on his own stream. But instead he gets his phone and he's laughing about it as well. Look, the big content creator's talking about me on his channel. Hey, happy birthday me.
Happy birthday, man.
All right, so basically, he said he might be back later. We'll see. He went out of his way to do that. And that was incredibly nice of him. Okay? And it gave me a boost, and it gave me the ability to let loose of the chains that were on me, of me having to basically sit here and e-beg every single day. Because I was e-begging hard. And because of him, I got rid of my goals, and I don't have goals anymore, and I do well for myself. So instead of me being here like I have to fucking sit here and raise this and that on a stream, I can just play whatever I want and have a good time, because his viewers brought that positivity over and allowed people to see me in a different light. Now, not that all of the viewers of Asmongold stayed with me after the interview. They very much didn't. But I'd say probably a few hundred did. I got 9,000 subs after our interview, and I got probably maybe 500 to 1,000 people who still kind of watch my stuff. But no lie, that 500 to 1,000 increase of viewers and supporters has allowed me to completely be free of that stress and burden that I used to feel. I really don't feel it anymore. And that's amazing, okay? It is. Like, you don't understand. Like, I grinded for 18 friggin' years, and everyone always dumping on you and saying shitty things about you, and no one will ever check out your stuff. Sorry, my forehead's greasy. I've been streaming all day. People saying shitty stuff about you constantly. And to finally have people give you a chance and check out your stuff genuinely, right? That's awesome. Okay? So he's a great guy. I'm sorry. Like, I know that he gets into politics and he says some stuff every once in a while. People say, oh, that's fucked up. He said that or he did that. He never, I don't care about him talking shit about me. Go for it. And I mean,
it just really shows you, Aspen Gold can fucking basically spins whatever political rhetoric he wants, effectively, on the internet in general. And like, there's a lot of controversial takes Aspen Gold fucking has. That's for damn sure. And it feels like he can say whatever he wants. I got money thanks to him, so he's got a free pass to say whatever he wants because I'm better off financially because of him. It's a bizarre fucking take, But there again, money talks, money fucking talks.
Look at today. He actually watched my stuff for like 5 minutes. He sent his viewers over. Look at it. He didn't have to do that. He could have just said, fuck DSP. Who cares about him? But he's being nice to me again. He doesn't have to do that. Right?
You literally begged him and demanded people harass him publicly to fucking attend your birthday stream.
Are you guys crazy? What is going on? Look at this. See what I mean? Guys, just so you know, because you don't see this on the stream, because I don't have pop-ups for Kick, I'm getting insane amounts of kicks right now. The most I've ever received in the entire time that I've streamed on Kick. I'm receiving right now. This is wildly crazy.
What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. Oh, you start dancing. You go, oh, money, yeah.
What? So what actually happened? You can't show Kick Chat on Twitch streams because he showed Kick Chat on the Twitch stream. He got banned for fucking what? What the hell? Is that true?
So, according to Aspen Gold's own words, he appears to have been banned due to language used, and nothing to do with DSP, apparently. Nothing to do with DSP. Like, Aspen Gold apparently banned over, like, a political take more than anything else, I don't actually, will his tweet be around somewhere, I wonder? If I check on Twitter, his tweet might be around somewhere. I've been bitching and whining and moaning. But being banned by fucking Twitch. Hang on, I'll just scroll down. I'll just scroll down here. Let's see if we can find the Aspen Gold's fucking thing. But it's a violation of Twitch's community guidelines. At the very least. Here we go. Banned for an entire week because Aspen Gold says, I said I don't give a fuck about the opinions of illiterate third worlders. Would someone be banned for saying they don't care about what America's opinion is in the Middle East? Of course not. Blatant double standard. I don't break TOS. According to Aspen Gold, that's what he believes he was banned for. So, but Phil though is starting to believe that Aspen Gold was banned because he was restreaming DSP temporarily. Make sense of that if you can.
I did get Aspen Gold suspended on Twitch? No! No! It was me! It was me! No!
That's what it was called. Shit. Ladies and gentlemen, I just received a $75 tip. And this
Fuck you. You're a liar. Just a shame we couldn't get the $2,000 of support today. I'm just kidding. No one else has to support the stream. If no one else supports in the next hour, I'm good. No worries. We're good. Crazy supported stream. I wasn't expecting to get a fraction of what we actually got today. It's disgusting. It's greedy. It's gross.
As the DSP.
It's shitty content. Someone just tipped me $75. Is happening.
Jesus, man, big wall of text here at the end here from Snort. We reached the end of the stream and still faking tips to each $2,000 on the board. That's right, a 44-year-old baby. $1,623 in real donations, although there were several weird tips of names that were very likely fake too. Anyway, the interesting thing is that before Aswin Roach sent his wheelchairs to donate, there were several donations as if Pig Roach had a very extensive PR cult. People who never donate. Specifically donating on the day he was defecated. I don't know. I think both OIC and ICS went beyond their means to donate more than normal. Make of that what you will, but there you fucking go.
Happy birthday, one for the road. Take care. Thanks for the entertainment. All right, this is it. Good stuff overall, and I hope to see you all tomorrow if you can make it for the morning show, Pokemon Fire Red or Retro Rewind. It's gonna be a great day of content tomorrow, no matter what we do. All right, guys, that's it. I'm out. Thank you so very much. I'll see you all in the morning. You guys said you want me to send you to Mad TV. Let's take a look. My favorite part, mobile games. The vast majority of my money goes towards that. All the money went to the mobile game. $100 for Hogan's. And I immediately jump into WWE Champions and I just start pulling for Hogan's. And I don't stop until I get at least 3 or 4. So sometimes it's pretty bad, let me tell you. And that's the kind of night I'm going to have tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because you supported the king here on DSP Gaming. I really appreciate that. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind. And it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it.
Well, fucking love it. Here we go. Okay, it's time for bingo. Time to start playing for some motherfucking bingo here. So good stuff indeed. Now, of course, to play bingo for today's bingo stream, we need to have a number from the chat to generate today's bingo card. The centre square is still him mentioning his dumbass birthday, but this will be the last day we have that as a centre square. And Phil's definitely going to mention his dumbass birthday because she's done so well for him. So yeah, we need to think of a new centre square for future bingo streams. But until also then, we'll just we'll use it for today as well. The first number in the chat I saw was Sideways Welshman suggesting 44, so we'll use that. 44. We need Phil to say and do the following for today's bingo stream. We need Phil to slap his leg, him giving somebody a good old-fashioned leaning manual ban, him getting at least $50+ in support, him being all toxic, and him saying, you guys. The second row is Phil saying addition, interesting, him using the handful slurs, him saying tips and experiment. The third row is Phil saying how to explain, sound good, him mentioning his dumbass birthday, his voice cracking and him laughing. The fourth row is Phil saying subs, him snorting, him saying alright, you see and dude. And the fifth and final row is him mocking his own chat, him smacking his own lips, him saying percent. Him giving a turbo nose because no. And finally him doing a wild T-pose. That's the bingo, so that's the bingo card we have for today's stream. Excellent stuff indeed. Good stuff, so...
Boo.
Oh, bugger me.
Bomb? My biggest fans are idiots.
Well, I was going to start talking about all the fucking ways we can get free spaces, but we need to fucking address the flow of free spaces gifted there. Oh, wait a fucking second. Wait a fucking second there. Hold on. Hold on a fucking second there. Yeah, we got 20 gifted memberships courtesy of Sunny, which is 4 free spaces right from the get-go. So let's count them right away. And also thank you very much to Sunny for getting 20 members to the bingo stream. Very kindly indeed. Congratulations to the following people for getting a membership. Congratulations to Akrane Zekia, Bow Wow, 600D, 60 Dino, Minimum Effort, Fort were phrased, Tifa Cloud, Final Fantasy 7, Vicious is a Nerd, The Morning Star, MP Beznan, Philip Paul Burnell, 8 half of a 64 pack, That Trash Can, Up Pendleton, Majin Zero, Paul Hadouken, Buggy the Clown, Genosian Person, Mr. Powerade, and finally Mike Hunt. So there we go. Thank you. If you just got a membership there, make sure you thank Sunny for gifting you the memberships. And of course, thank you very much, Sunny, for gifting those memberships. Very kind of you indeed. So that's got 4 free spaces immediately on the bingo stream, courtesy of those 20 memberships. Very kind of you indeed, Sunny. Thank you very much for that. So there we go. Try to read some of these fucking names or a fucking mindfuck, man. Sometimes I swear, fuck. I really hope YouTube fix their fucking names, you know, in the future. You know what I mean? Because my brain turns to like mush sometimes, trying to work out what some people's names are, especially if it's all like one fucking line or something, you know. But there we go. So make sure also, if you just got a membership, make sure you thank Sunny for receiving one, and of course thank you, Sunny, for the free spaces and support the stream very much. I appreciate it. Now of course, there's a variety of ways we can get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. For example, for every hold on, sort of thing. So yeah, let's hope you Phil. First of all, for every 10 sips, snorts, or burps that Phil commits, we get a free balls.
Member bomb. My biggest fans are idiots.
But before I even get into that, thank you for Jorge Versetti for gifting 5 members as well, which is another free space right there. And those memberships have gone to Paul J. Bradle Jr., I Coco, VLX11387, Reaper Rose, and DFNV4421. So there we go. Make sure you thank Jorge Versetti. If you're one of 5 that got a membership, and of course thank you, Jorge, for getting those memberships and getting a free space and support the stream. Very kind of you indeed. Of course, so as I've got 5 free spaces now, courtesy of memberships all in, but of course, there's other ways to get free spaces too for bingo. For example, for every 10 sips, snorts, or burps that Phil commits, we get a free space. For every 3 minutes and 20 seconds that Phil begs, we also get a free space. If Jade shows up and Phil says hi to Jade, no, I don't get a free space for that, but to celebrate this free space, we get to play this animation.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
Satan shows up to Phil's stream, and Phil says hi to his good buddy Satan. No, I get to fucking have a free space for that as well, but to celebrate free space, this animation.
What's up, Satan? Good to see ya.
So those are some ways that you can get free spaces with Phil saying and doing things, but you guys are also responsible for some ways you can get free spaces as well. And as demonstrated, every 5 new members, we get a free space. 5 of those free spaces are basically all down to memberships. Sunny gifting 20 members and Jorge gifting 5, so that's the 5 free spaces accounted for those things. So every 5 super chats, we get a free space as well. And for every £5 in tips, we get a free space for that as well. If a £25 tip is sent as a nuke option, and I'll open up a poll in chat to decide whether we should nuke the stream or just count it as 5 free spaces. And of course, the best way in my opinion to get free spaces on a bingo stream is just to like the damn stream. 25 likes gets us 1 free space, which we have, so that's 1 more free space right there. 50 likes gets us 2 free spaces, 35 likes gets us 3 free spaces, and 100 likes on bingo gets us 4 more free spaces. Every time we get to fucking have a free space courtesy of you guys liking the stream, we celebrate that as well with an animation. And in this instance, I think we should have some banana.
I need banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth, squeeze the peel, it comes in the...
Thanks, Jasper. Good cat. So there we go. So basically, so those are some ways we can get free. So you guys are responsible for some of the ways we can get free spaces. The rest of ways are controlled by Phil and his bizarre body functions, as well as him begging like the little bitch that he is. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. There's some more things to cover, of course, but I'm going to AI Marble Phil, and I'll explain that all for us right fucking now.
Hello, AI Phil here in the digital flesh for Bingo Baddies Marbles game. By entering the exclamation point marbles in chat, or scroll down the description in the video to get the link to enter. At the end of each month, a first, second, and third prize winner will win a cash prize. Now, if we get a full house on the bingo card, marbles will run to determine a winner for that day, and will win a prize on the wheel, which could be used for future games. It's just that easy.
There we go. Make sure you have your own comment locked in and secured to secure your own marble. I added a brand new marble yesterday to the bingo board, you know what I mean? So if you haven't yet got your own comment locked in and secured, make sure you comment on that community post. Your own marble will be added, and it could be your marble that wins the race. And I'll say, if we get a full house today, you can win a Scottish soundboard pass, or a full house ticket, or an intro shout out. And also, speaking of the Scottish soundboard pass, that's how we usually begin the bingo streams. Also, before we start playing bingo for today, we need to press that random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
I shout at spiders in the house. You don't pay rent, fuck off!
There we go, good stuff indeed. So good old mucky. It's a great point, they don't fucking pay rent, you know. But there we go. Sounds asking. So I bothered. I'm not going to bother. So, I mean, every 5 super chats, I'll just, you know, in the past, I have done it as a YouTube thing where I implement, you know, in YouTube you can actually implement goals, you know, and you can like have every 5 super chats and all. So I'm going to count it manually. It just seems easier to count it manually, especially, you know, if super chats. I mean, because I don't think all of them get registered. You know, I think sometimes it goes a bit weird when it tries to count super chats. You know, so I'll just count it manually. You know, so every 5 super chats we get a free space. You know, I have 5 fingers. I can count to 5. You know, so there we go. Exactly. Some stickers don't get counted properly as well. You know what I mean? So it does get broken sometimes. So I'll just count it manually instead. So yeah. But yeah. Anyway, that's another Scottish soundboard button. Send us off in the battle once more. Hope you're all ready for some more bingo antics today. Hopefully Phil won't be too in sorrow today. Hopefully he'll be all like hungover from his birthday shenanigans yesterday, whatever. But yeah. But we're going to start off with microphone only, Phil, because he starts off with microphone only. Talk about how much of a successful human being he is. So yeah, here we fucking go.
All doing today. Woo! I am back and I am ready for some chill, fun, and normal streams here on the channel. It's been a whirlwind week when you really think about it, between the April Fool stuff I did last week, right, and then the birthday stream I did yesterday. It's been a ton of stuff that's kind of like out of the norm for what I would do on the channel. And today, we are kind of finally just getting back to normalcy. We're getting back on track with what I would usually do, you know, chill podcasting and gameplay streams. So I'm excited for today. I certainly hope that you guys are excited as well. It's going to be a fun one where we're going to chill with the DSP Morning Show. We'll talk all about how crazy yesterday was and everything that went down, and you know, hang out for a bit while we build up stream attendance, so that then we can continue with the Pokemon Fire Red playthrough, which I don't even remember where we are. You know, it's been crazy because with this whirlwind week that I've had, I'm kind of like only playing games once a week now, so it's hard to keep track of where I even am at in each game that I'm playing. I don't recall, honestly, where I am in Pokemon. So we're gonna have to get caught up together today and find out. But it should be a pretty chill experience. It should be nice and fun and interactive. You know, these streams are always more laid back with a lot of people helping me to, you know, understand the elemental weaknesses of the Pokemon and stuff like that. And obviously, I'm excited to just, you know, hang out with you guys and talk about the overwhelming positivity of yesterday's birthday event. And I think we'll still have the birthday animations at least for today. I don't know if I'll keep them all week, but we will have them for one more day. So at least, you know, they would have been on the streams for a few days for a contribution. So good stuff. All right, so I'm actually just gonna go finish up with my preparations, and then we're going to begin. Okay, so for those of you who are chilling early, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. And I'll be back shortly with the DSP Morning Show. All right, we'll be back in just a few. See you guys in a couple, and then we'll begin.
Good, okay. Actually, before we even begin, let's check the fucking ban tracker. Has Phil banned anyone today, out of curiosity? If I refresh the fucking kick ban list. Yep, Phil has actually banned people today so far. You know? Phil banned somebody for saying glazing Israeli war crimes is punishable. He banned somebody on YouTube for that. And also he banned somebody for saying all that cash you made, you're going to give any of it out to your mods. That was banned as well. Holy shit, man. It doesn't want his mods to get any ideas. So I was like, wait a second, we could get paid for this. Banned! Phil has absolutely banned people today, so we're going to tick off win and ban. There you fucking go. God almighty. So let's skip ahead to when Phil goes live. Hold on, here we go. Right here, isn't it? You know, he'll play his wee animation as well, won't he? A wee animation plays right here, I think. There we go. So we'll start it from here. So here we go. Good start to the bingo card. You know what I mean? We have 5 things ticked off already on the bingo card. Plus we have 6 free spaces. So a very strong, robust start to the bingo so far. Here we fucking go.
Good morning, everyone. Hello and welcome. It is time for the return of the DSP Morning Show. What's up? I'm DSP, and this is the Morning Show. It's Tuesday. It's April 7th, 2026. I'm another year older, another year wiser, and another year handsomer?
Old bastard.
Definitely not. How is everyone? I hope you're good. I hope I find you all in good spirits after yesterday's very, very interesting 44th birthday marathon event here on DSP Gaming. So, first off, I just want to open up saying good morning and thank you. If you were here yesterday, you would know it was arguably my best birthday marathon ever when it comes to attendance, engagement, fun factor, support, everything. Like, no exaggeration, yesterday's birthday marathon was hype. It was very exciting. And I think that's a combination of several different things together. Number one, the fact that we talked about it and decided that I would pick the games that were played. And because of that, I only played stuff that I knew I was likely going to enjoy and have a good time with all of you, rather than having these uncertain games I've either never played before, or you don't know if people are going to like them. And just to know that the stream's going to have stuff that I'm going to like on my birthday kind of made sense. Okay? So that's number one.
I mean, it's a low-key he is low-key dissing his own fucking community for saying to them, like, you know, I can fucking pick better things for my streams than you guys can, which is, it's the way it fucking should be anyway. Because he has outright fucking criticised his own audience's fucking decisions to fucking what should we do for our next marathon, and like he'll have a wee poll going and the audience will fucking decide something from his poll, and that way he gets to fucking blame his audience for it, you know? So yeah, I mean, since Phil's fucking hyping himself up so much, he basically gets to fucking keep deciding what happens in the next fucking marathon. Like, why fucking risk fucking things going askew in your next marathon, Phil? You better fucking make sure you fucking keep control of the fucking ship, and that way if it all goes to shit, then you can't fucking blame your fucking audience for fucking picking something that you fucking picked.
Number 2, obviously the fact that the whole thing went down with Asmongold, unfortunate the way that it went down, because we're going to talk about that this guy apparently is being persecuted now on Twitch, and it kind of led to a messed up situation for him, but it turned out that because of what was going on, his viewers turned into my stream, which obviously gave me an artificial boost. And so, yeah, some pretty crazy stuff went down yesterday. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'll explain. It was pretty crazy how everything went down yesterday. So we will recap that on today's morning show. All right, that's the major focus of the show. Of course, we will chill, we'll talk, we'll hang out, we'll build up attendance for Pokemon Fire Red, which is the playthrough that is continuing on this stream. I cannot wait to continue the game. It's been a great run. You know, this week, kind of a weird one. I only get to play each game I'm playing once, because it's a 5-day streaming week, and because of my birthday marathon yesterday, that took a whole day away, so we're basically juggling 8 different games this week in only 4 streaming days, of which 1 has already happened, right?
Anybody care what this guy thinks?
No!
So, we're going to talk all about it, but before we do, let's go. Let's talk, everyone. First of all, how y'all doing over on the YouTube side? Who do we got today? We got Beach, Amoose, Caliban, Momo Chai, Andre Jackson, People Person, Game Dude, Polymazda, Greed Goblin, I Am No One, Matthew, Chris, Jason, Copium, Ice Tea served fresh with Ice Cube. What a name. Interesting one. Assassin Gamer, Grandmaster Scrub, Bonos, Tecmo, Seabass, Oh No Not Him Again, and more. Over on the kick side, who do we got this morning? We got Mo PHL, Fifth Ban, a mentally deficient monkey. Well, you said it, not me. Let's see. Penguin Soldier, Romulus, who was basically insulting me earlier. He thought I didn't see it, but I already saw it, so I got my eyes on him. Who else? Snow Carl, or Snow Carl's son, I guess. Cornbread Red, Garce is here, and Lance Catamaran just began support this morning with 100 kicks on Kick. So thank you to Lance. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. I'm relieved that today I get to use zeros again in the leaderboard. If you don't know what I'm talking about, yesterday I used a really cool retro font, but this font has this weird thing where the zeros look like 8s. So all day I had to use capital O's instead of zeros yesterday during the marathon, and it was confusing as heck. So thank you for the first support of the day, Lance. Appreciate that. All right, so what's going on, everybody? Seriously, how's everyone doing today? Momo Chai just gifted a sub. Excuse me. Momo Chai gifted a membership over on YouTube. Congrats to Power Hog, who just got it. Thank you to Momo Chai. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. I appreciate that, Momo Chai. So that gets us $4 of support so far today. Damn straight. Good stuff. All right. So
that chair is going to fucking fall apart one of these streams. It's going crazy, that chair.
Let's talk, shall we? Remember, this is interactive, so if any...
Goddamn fucking birthday.
Thank you, Lance, for a gifted sub. Yes, I will continue with the birthday shenanigans just today. I think what I'll do is maybe tomorrow we'll turn all the animations back to the more generic spring animation.
Thank Christ.
As well as some of the retro animations, stuff like that. For one more day, that will be 3 days of birthday, all right? So that way today also, if someone wants to say, hey, you know, happy belated birthday, it makes sense, right? All right, so thank you, Lance, for the first gifted sub of the day as well. It looks like I completely screwed this up. Hold on. I put this in the wrong spot. Let's do this. That's good. That's good. There we go. Okay. Very nice.
Who fucking cares?
Okay, so shall we begin? What's up, Faded Shadow? He says, hope you enjoyed your birthday. Oh, indeed I did. Let's talk all about it, shall we?
So, is Phil going to actually fucking have an opinion on why Asmongold was banned, even though it's not really been established as to why he was banned? Is Phil going to actually fucking spin some narrative that is because of him he was banned? I thought Phil didn't fucking like to talk about things he didn't have all the facts for. But is he seriously going to fucking sit there and hypothesize that it was because of him that he was banned on Twitch?
Let's check. So yesterday, here was the plan for the birthday marathon, okay? I was going to play retro fighting games, notably the big 4. You know, Super Turbo, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and Capcom vs. SNK 2 over the course of the day. Didn't know how successful that was going to be simply because those collections on PC don't have big player base. Like, someone looked up one, they were like, it says worldwide 75 people are still playing one of those games. That's not a very wide player base to select from and play against. You know what I'm saying? So we were going to do that for as long as we possibly could. If it didn't work, then we were going to swap over and play some Super Mario World on the Switch using my new SNES style 8-bit Do controller. So it would feel like I'm actually playing the real thing, okay? So, that was the plan, all right? How did that plan execute? Well, first off, we chilled for about an hour. I drank my first cut water, which is actually great. It's called Espresso Martini. It's a mix of coffee liqueur with vodka. My God, it tasted great. Like, that was so tasty that that's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you get a drink, you're like, that doesn't taste as alcoholic as it really is, and you start to like it, and you're, oh, I just drank.
I mean, is that official, though? According to Asmongold, he was banned for fucking saying that he doesn't care about the opinions of third world. I was like, Asmongold's on wording made it sound like he was banned for an opinion he had on stream, rather than what he did on stream, you know? So I'm going by what Asmongold said he was banned for.
The whole thing, and now I'm buzzed. Because that's pretty much what happened. Like, within that first maybe 45 minutes to an hour, I drank the cut water, and then we jumped into Street Fighter, and I was feeling buzzed. Like, no lie, I was feeling buzzed trying to play Street Fighter to start. All right? So how did it go? What did we start with? Well, you guys were voting for what games to play, and you voted for Super Turbo first. We had two options for that. Option number one was the much older version, which was in the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection, which at this point is almost a decade old. The other option was to play it in the Capcom Fighting Collection, which is Anniversary Edition. That's a different version of Super Turbo that features the cast of all 5 Street Fighter 2 games all fighting each other. So we opted for that one because we figured, hey, we'll probably find more competition and more players if we play that one. Yeah, not really. So we start playing, and kind of interesting and fitting, the first person that I fight during my birthday marathon, which is kind of a throwback, you know, celebration of my history playing old fighting games, is Evil AJ. So for those who don't know, Evil AJ is the original detractor. Yeah, he's literally the person that kind of started the whole toxic movement against me on the internet.
Fuck the fuck off. You're giving, like, no disrespect to Evil AJ. You're giving them way too much credit, I think. You know? It's not like Evil AJ rallied the fucking troops and said, guys, this guy's a fucking weirdo. Let's fucking amass together and just fucking make fun of this guy and call ourselves detractors and say you know, actually. Like, I mean, Evil AJ made us decide don't play, you know what I mean? And but Evil AJ, remember, he was a fan of Phil's originally. People seem to fucking neglect that fact. Evil AJ didn't do that. Didn't make us decide don't play out of like any animosity towards Phil. You know, like no. It wasn't. It didn't say I didn't hate him or anything. You know. But I'll say future Phil could just fucking retcon the situation all he fucking wants. You know. Future Phil can fucking spin the story however he fucking wants.
He made the original "This Is How You Don't Play" video for Metal Gear Solid 2 that blew up and got him like 1 million views, and then he made the next one, and he kept making these for a few years. Then, historically, he would hunt me down whenever I tried to play old school.
What? Historically, he would hunt me down. Holy fucking shit, man. Historically, he would hunt me down. I can't have anything to do with the fact that Evil Age is also quite fucking big in the retro fucking video games, especially, you know. Like, he plays these things in as well, quite regularly in his own time, you know. Nothing to do with that, you know. Apparently, Evil Age only plays fucking old school fighting games because of Phil.
Cool fighters. He would actually buy whatever game it was I was playing and try to hunt me down. Thing is, I always had a laggy connection to this guy. So whenever we played, it would be like effing slow-mo, you know, terrible. And he would actually try to abuse the lag to cheap out wins, which he did many times over the years. He was able to get a one-up on me because the connections were usually terrible. Okay.
Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Okay. And so, how appropriate that he's my first opponent during this throwback birthday celebration, right? And we played, and to be honest, and I've said this before, but I'll reiterate it, Evil AJ is actually not a terrible Super Turbo player, okay? He's okay. He's not going to win a tournament or anything, but he's not bad. He understands the game. He knows some great strategies with characters like Balrog, Blanca, etc., okay? He can actually use various different characters in the game. Vega, his Vega particularly, is not bad at all, okay? So, we're playing, and we went back and forth, and actually, as I'm playing him, I start to realize it's not as laggy as usual, playing this guy. And it dawned on me, I'm playing on PC. I'm not playing on console like it used to be. I'm playing on PC, and the connection is, like, not bad, and my reactions are actually kind of coming out, and I'm like, what's going on? The game actually plays well, and I'm playing against him finally in, like, a fair environment, and we had a good set.
Every single time that Evil AJ went around, Phil would fucking cite lag. So Phil won 6-4 in the 10-match set, or, you know, whatever. But every time Evil AJ won, the word lag would be mentioned by Phil.
went 6-4 in my direction, and honestly, there was some nail biters. Like, there were some close matches. And I actually enjoyed myself playing Evil AJ. I couldn't believe it, because like I said, usually playing this guy, it's just an awful experience with massive lag and just crappy gameplay. But in this case, it actually was like a good set. And I was like, damn, if only it always could have been like that, maybe things would have been different. But over the years, this guy stalking me in games and always being a shit-ass laggy connection has sucked and made me rage and hate playing him. But now, like, that was a good set. Like, I would play him again. Why not? Like, that was actually good gameplay, right? So, after defeating Evil AJ, I went on to play maybe 2-3 other people and pretty much dominated them. Like, Evil AJ was close. The other people, not so much. I played, like, Hyper Fighting Zangief. I used a little bit of, who did I use? I can't even remember. I used various different characters, okay? And had fun doing it. It was great. It was a good time. And, after basically playing for, like, what was like a little over an hour, maybe hour and a half, it was time to move on to the next game, which we did. All right? So, after that, you guys voted and said you wanted Marvel vs. Capcom 2, okay? So, I booted up Marvel 2, and I hate to say it, I couldn't find many people to play in Marvel 2. The weird thing was, when I was playing Super Turbo, well, I guess I should call it Anniversary Edition, the people I was playing had a 0 rank, meaning they had never played the game before online. They bought the game just to play me. So if I wasn't like a known person on the internet and everyone knew that I was going to be playing these games during my birthday marathon, I might have found no opponents. Like, no one would have been playing the game. So I guess I got very lucky that I am who I am, and I was able to say, hey, you know, I'm playing it, and then people bought it to play against me, right? So after that, we went to Marvel 2, and it was harder to find people. Like admittedly, the connections when I played Marvel 2 were just not that good. They were a couple of red connections, which are really laggy and almost unplayable. You know, notably, I fought one guy who he's using low-tier characters, but he's using cheesy, like, strategies. Like, he had Silver Samurai, and here's this thing he was doing. He kept using super to charge up his sword to be, like, freezing, and then he would do a move, and the game would freeze. Like, the game would actually, like, stutter and freeze, and the next thing I know, I'm getting hit. I'm like, I didn't do anything. The game froze, and by the time it unfroze, I'm losing all my health. Like, what happened? So there must be some tactics these people figured out online with these laggy connections to abuse it or something, because I'd never seen anyone use Silver Samurai using the ice shit and freezing the game like that. Anyway, so we played Marvel 2 for about maybe like a half an hour, and then my food arrived. And so we had some yummy food. All right, it was some pizza. It was a half of a chicken sandwich. I had a little bit of bacon.
It had pizza after all. After he said he wouldn't have pizza for his birthday, he actually ended up having pizza after all. I guessed yesterday that he was going to have fucking pizza for his birthday. And then, like, seconds later, I was like, we're not going to have pizza. I was okay, then I guess I thought I was wrong, you know? And lo and behold, Phil had pizza after all. The fat bastard.
Baked potato. So I had a good variety of stuff while I was actually having a second drink. It was a San Juan seltzer, okay? And I was having a good buzz, I would say. Over the course of the day, I was having a good buzz, and I told everyone, if I get a big contribution, I'll take a shot of bourbon, which I had a bullet bourbon that was unopened. I said, I'll take a shot of that for a big thing, or over the course of the day, I'll just be drinking slowly some of these, like, mixed drink things that I had bought. And for the record, I probably took, I think by the end of the day, I had 8 drinks. Like, I think I had 2 cut waters, and each cut water, no, I remember I had 1.5 cut waters, because my wife had drank half of one, didn't finish it, so I did. Then I had the seltzer, that was 1, so that's 4 shots, and I had 4 shots of bourbon over the course of the day. So, yeah, I was pretty nicely buzzed pretty much all day long here on the stream, okay? So, we had the food, then we went back to Marvel 2. And I'll just say this, I enjoyed playing Marvel 2, even though, sadly, I didn't get, as I could say, as much attention on it as I would have liked, because the gameplay wasn't that good. Like I said, I couldn't really find anyone to play. They were kind of like laggy scrubs, and, you know, not much to say there. Still, it was fun to be able to play the game. And here's what happened, okay? So as I'm streaming Marvel 2, Asmongold was also streaming. And Asmongold's audience says to him, hey, FYI, Phil is streaming. It's his birthday marathon. And you had mentioned the other day that you might want to stop by and say hello to him on his birthday. And Asmongold was like, oh, shit, that's today. I totally forgot. And he happened to go to my Kick stream, because I guess he doesn't want to watch my YouTube stream for some reason, but he opened up my Kick stream on his stream. And he actually watched me play a match of Marvel 2 for like 60 seconds to 2 minutes, right? Like, very short. And he basically said to his audience, all right, well, I'm going to go on a break. I'm hungry, and I'm going to go for a walk, and I'll come back. And when I come back, maybe we'll say hello to Phil. You know, we'll jump over there. So he hosted my Kick stream. And when he hosted, 4,000 viewers poured into my Kick stream from Asmongold's stream. All right? So
yeah, and then the viewership plummeted to fucking like 300. The majority fucked the fuck off, Phil.
Obviously, this massively inflated the attention on my stream for the day. And as I'm sitting here playing fighting games, boom, humongous attention spike. So we actually started playing Street Fighter 3 Third Strike while this was happening. And as I'm playing Third Strike and I'm beating up on people, okay, I go from like 130 viewers on Kick to like 4,200 viewers on Kick. Holy crap. All right. So I'm just basically hanging out with everyone. I'm talking because the chat's moving a mile a minute because now all the Asmongold viewers have joined. And they start.
Of course, you hate that. We've all said, Phil, time and time again, you fucking hate it when fucking stream chat goes so fast you can barely fucking interact with it. So I'm sure you are miserable as fuck, Phil. The fact your stream chat on Kick was going so fucking fast you can barely keep up with it, I'm sure you absolutely hated it, and you're quick to fucking voice your disapproval of Kick chat being so fucking popular. Because you claim that you think it's terrible that fucking, you know, that the streamers can't interact with the fucking chat if the chat is moving far too fucking fast so you can fucking talk to you. You say you fucking prefer your chat moving very fucking slowly so you can fucking talk to every individual person and see every individual message. So I'm sure I'm sure you're very quick to voice your absolute hatred of Kick Chat going so fast.
Start supporting in droves. They dropped, no exaggeration, some of the biggest amounts of kicks I've ever seen. The biggest single amount of kicks ever, 10,000. Someone did that twice, and other people were doing 5,000, 5,000. So by the time it was all said and done, they had basically doubled what I had made on my birthday stream just because Asmongold had hosted the stream, which is insane, okay? So here's the weird thing that happened, all right? Everyone's like, this is cool. When Asmongold comes back from his break, Phil can have him on the show. We got a little birthday discussion or whatever. This will be really cool. And he actually sounded pretty positive about it, that he really wanted to do it. As I'm playing Third Strike, the audience tells me, Phil, just so you know, Asmongold ain't coming back today. I said, why not? He just got suspended from Twitch. What? For what? And of course, everyone was trying to figure out what happened. Why did he get suspended from Twitch? And come to find out, it was some nonsense where I guess he had been saying something like, I don't care about the opinions of a certain group of people or whatever. Which is...
way to fucking gloss over it, Phil.
I'm sorry, it's an opinion. And even if you think that maybe it's biased or it's a bad opinion, it's still an opinion. He didn't call for the mass murder of people. He didn't say something insanely heinous about child abuse. He literally just said he didn't care about the opinions of a certain group. And that's his entitlement to do that. Well,
well, where'd you fucking start with that? Where'd you fucking start with that one? I was like, hey, Asmongold's allowed to be a racist. He gave me money.
Twitch didn't like that, and they banned him for it.
If it violates a TOS, then you fuck around, you find out, Phil. It's as simple as that. Look, it's just, I don't like Twitch either, personally. I mean, I think Twitch is a fucking bad fucking site. And I don't fucking operate the fucking site very fucking well, you know? Especially that shit they let Phil get away with all those fucking years. You know what I mean? Phil got away with fucking ridiculous things for so many fucking years while streaming on fucking Twitch, you know? Back to the fucking matter is though, Phil, there's TOS you got to fucking abide by for streaming on fucking Twitch, and if you don't abide by that, then they got the fucking right to say, okay, I'm gonna ban you for whatever, for like a week or whatever, or this or that, you know? It's just the way it fucking is, Phil.
Do you guys understand why I have absolutely zero desire to ever stream on Twitch again? That place is absolutely out of control. If you don't 100% agree with everything that they agree with, if you're not part of their groupthink mentality over there, i.e. if you're not a fucking hyper-leftist liberal, you get treated like dirt. What the fuck is wrong with them? Like, on what planet do they think that should be allowed, that kind of behavior? By the way, you can be just as extreme on the other side, like you can be insanely extreme leftist, and they do nothing about it. They allow that. So you can say extreme stuff as long as it's left-leaning, but the moment you say anything not in line with that, you get punished for it. Why would I ever want to be on that business or website for a moment? I don't. Never. I'm never going back. They can go to hell. All right? Really. And it's funny, people are like, you don't do political content. You're right. But that still doesn't make it right. They do not equally enforce their rules. They 100% give leniency and a lot of passes and favors to people who they like because they think alike, and then they treat everyone else like dirt.
Okay, Phil, name an example. Like who? I'm curious. I'm actually kind of curious, Phil. Name an example. I assume you have examples, so let's stop here, Phil. Since you're fucking reading off this fucking, you know, this little fucking, you know, what examples do you have at the top of your head, since you seem to understand this shit?
Notably me. I've been treated like dirt over there too from years ago.
Of course, Phil's the example, but Phil, you broke fucking TOS multiple fucking times, though.
And I want nothing to do with them. So, anyway, he got suspended. Now, people actually just said in chat, he's since been unsuspended. Who cares? That's the equivalent of me.
Who cares? You seem to fucking care. You brought it up.
When I was streaming Returnal, literally doing absolutely nothing wrong and getting suspended, only for them to overturn it later in the day and say, oh, sorry, we made a mistake. Well, fuck you. You don't turn off my business and stop my ability to earn money because you're an idiot and you made a mistake. You actually confirm the problem first, then you punish. You don't.
But they are hosting your business, Phil. Like, you're fucking making money because they're fucking hosting you and streaming you. If you, as I said, if you don't like how the fucking website conducts a fucking business to make to try and fucking make a living on, you are free to fuck off elsewhere, of course. You know. It's the same with YouTube. You bitch and whine and moan about YouTube all the fucking time, and yet you fucking rely on that to fucking live effectively. You know. If you don't fucking like how YouTube conduct themselves, you could always take your business elsewhere. If you're fucking so successful as you fucking claim to be, then sure, you'll fucking be successful outside of YouTube. And as Sonny points out, that's a bit Asmongold, that's a bit Phil. I mean, Phil seems to have fucking made us all about himself all of a sudden, doesn't he?
Don't punish first, then apologize later. And that's the problem with Twitch. So, yeah, I'm not going back over there ever. They can go to hell. All right? So anyway, Asmon Gold was suspended and basically said, well, guys, I'm not coming back today. So he never came back on stream and he wasn't able to appear on my birthday event. But I mean, that was pretty crazy that he, out of nowhere, all right, out of nowhere, he decided to do me another solid, right? He watched my stream for a little bit.
What do you mean out of nowhere? You literally demanded your audience fucking harass him to fucking show up for your birthday. What do you mean out of nowhere? Like, you know, and I'm surprised he even knew it was my birthday. Phil, you motherfucker. You cannot fucking pretend it was fucking out of fucking nowhere. When, a week or two prior to that, you fucking demanded your audience harass him and let him know that he is cordially invited to show up for your birthday stream.
He hosted it. It gave me a giant view boost, a giant, you know, support boost on my birthday, notably, which was really nice of him. He didn't have to do that. So I absolutely appreciate that. I do. And, you know, I just want to say thank you to him for that. Likely he'll never, if I send him a DM or whatever, he'll never see it. But if anyone ever sends him this clip, I don't know if they would. I just want to let him know how much I appreciate it. It's amazing that this guy is, you know, twice now doing me a solid, and it helps. I'm a small guy. I'm a little time streamer. I'm not a big.
I love how narrative fucking changes depending on what Phil wants to fucking say. Like, for all of a sudden, Phil's like a fucking tiny rinky-dink fucking content creator. You know what I mean? But you know, any other time, you know what I mean? He's like, I'm a pioneer of fucking content creation. Mepper saying he has a boner for impartiality and judiciousness, but won't extend the same to others. You try to trip me up with those big fancy lawyer words there, Mepper, because it fucking worked. But there we go. But exactly, though, you're fucking right, though. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, it won't practice what he preaches, you know? It's fucking going to pretend to fucking be all butthurt about it, you know? It's like, it's not because it happened to, it's because of who it happened to, rather than, you know, like, because obviously, Asmon Gold, to like, Phil basically has been saved by Asmon Gold, and Phil kind of seemingly drunkenly admitted that there the fucking night, you know? Yesterday, it's basically fucking saying Asmon Gold saved him, you know what I mean? Which I fucking think it's hilarious. Basically, Phil is already admitting now that he couldn't fucking do it himself, you know what I mean? For all his fucking efforts, all his endeavours, all his fucking the times he's been trying to fucking just, you know, get on with things and claim fucking trolls and detractors won't fucking defeat him or whatever. You know, he's went from Kino Casino propping him up to now Asmon Gold carrying him. You know what I mean? And how many times is Asmon Gold going to have to fucking bail him out? You know, that's twice now in the span of like, what, 6-7 months? Yeah, 6-7. Yeah, I can't mind exactly when the Asmon Gold thing happened. It was October of last year. When Asmon Gold talked to him on stream or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's like, so Asmon Gold's going to fucking have to basically fucking help out Phil twice a year, effectively, to fucking make sure Phil stays successful. Is that what it is?
Big guy. So to get that kind of attention and support out of nowhere is greatly appreciated. And as I've already explained, because he gave me a fair shot in November when we did that interview, I have been able to break free of the...
November! So you got November to April. So yeah, basically every 6 months. You know, Asmon Gold's fucking have to come out and fucking do his Phil another solid. Here we go. Once again, this guy again. Oh, for fuck's sake. How do I fucking need to save his fucking channel now?
Chains of daily goals and all kinds of stress and problems that I always used to be involved in. I can just chill and enjoy games. I can play games, whatever I want. We can have a good balance of games. We can have streams that don't do well, and it's okay because the other streams are doing so well. And I don't have to sit here and constantly e-bag, and I really, really appreciate that. So, that was awesome, okay? Thank you to Chronogeist for a $2 super chat who says Twitch is garbage. I hate it. I really never want to go back there. I mean, I'm not even kidding. Like, if Twitch was the only place possible to stream, I probably would quit streaming. You know? So we're not done talking.
Waste of $10 right there. But I think Phil's not going to be happy that someone's trying to fucking change the narrative away from Phil.
About the birthday, but we got some support coming in, so allow me to shout it out. Sergeant Madness, thanks for $10. He says, I don't know if you heard yet, Asmon Gold didn't get suspended because of you. Oh, I know. We just talked about it. It was determined that it was something that he said political on his stream that Twitch didn't agree with, and that's why he got suspended, you know? And again, I just can't believe it that that's how they run that site, because again, we know for a fact there are people that say heinous things on that site daily who always get away with it, but they only target people who aren't of their same mindset, who aren't of their same worldview or political view. And that's basically a witch hunt. And that's not right.
This is not about you, Phil. Okay?
Thanks for $10, Sergeant Madness. I appreciate it. Okay. Anyway, so after that, after getting this giant view boost and insane amount of support while I'm playing Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, okay, people are basically like, all right, so you got about 2 hours left in your marathon. We're kind of tired of fighting games. Would you play Mario? I said, sure, let's do it. Let's switch over. Let's do some Super Mario World and have some chill fun to end the stream. So we did. We swapped over to the Switch 2, and I started playing Super Mario World. And at that time, things started to slow down. You know, the Asmongold crowd got less rowdy, and a lot of them started to leave, which again is what you expect. They're there because Asmongold gave me the rub, right? But they're not going to stick around. They don't want to watch some 44-year-old guy play Super Mario World. Okay? So.
I love how you're implying. So, I love how if the Asmongold viewers don't want to stick around and watch you play video games, why should your community? Why should your fans do it? What's different? Why is your audience and community different from the Asmongold crowd? You don't mind them fucking off. So how do they stand out? Why would your content not appeal to them, but they will appeal to your audience? What's the difference, Phil? I'm curious how Phil fucking perceives Asmongold's audience compared to his own, and how he'd compare them. You know? Like, why does he think Asmongold's viewers don't want to stick around for him?
For the end of the stream, for about 2 hours, we played Super Mario World, and it was fun. It was really chill fun. We had a good time, and how far did I get? I think we got all the way through World 5. Of course, we skipped a world or two, because I used that shortcut path where you go up across the Butter Bridge, which I think skips a whole level or two, and gets you right into the Forest of Illusion. And then we beat Forest of Illusion pretty quick. We skipped again. We skipped like half of it, and got all the way to the end of World 5. I think it's Chocolate Island or whatever is World 6, so that's where we ended up after about, hour and a half to 2 hours of gameplay of Mario World. So, that was fun, and it was a nice chill vibe, okay? Now, did we have a dessert? No. Okay, and there's multiple reasons why. Reason number one, because I forgot to buy a slice of cake at the grocery store when I had my day off Saturday, and that's on
But I remember a massive bottle of fucking bourbon, though.
me. I had other stuff going on. It was the last thing on my mind. Totally slipped my mind, so I didn't have the cake ready. And, quite frankly, after eating today...
Watch out, Broside Phil!
Okay? What am I talking about? After eating the food, after drinking liquor and all of that, okay? Basically, I was pooped and I was like, I'm not hungry. Like, I have no desire to eat a sugary snack right now. The liquor is enough, you know what I mean? And like I said, people were contributing. I was taking shots and stuff. Like, oh, I don't want to have, something sweet and chocolatey or anything now. So it was fine that I didn't have anything for my birthday. Really, it was all right. And so, by the end of the marathon, all right, that was, no exaggeration, likely the most attended, most engaged, and most supported birthday marathon I have ever done on this channel. I doubt ever I had over 4,000 viewers watching me at once for a birthday marathon before, nor do I believe that I probably ever got that level of support. I could be wrong, because I don't remember. I don't track that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people would be like, oh, the most I ever received was this. I don't pay attention to that, but I'll just say it was amazing. Like, certainly I was not expecting that whatsoever, right? The thing I do want to emphasize, because some people, of course, will say something stupid like, well, the only reason that you had a good marathon was because of Asmongold.
Exactly, you basically fucking admitted it, Phil.
Well, listen, I'm certainly not going to downplay the fact that he hosted the stream, and I got an insane amount of eyes on me, and I got a bunch of boosted support because of that. I'm not going to lie. At the same time, I want you to understand, the marathon was going well before that. We had great attendance all day. For me, I think on YouTube, I had over 400 viewers on the stream and over like 100 viewers on Kick all day. And the support was great. I think before Asmongold had even looked at the stream, I was up to like $600 of support. So it already was doing good. And then it basically got doubled on because of the Asmongold attention. Okay? So, could I have possibly asked for anything more for my birthday? As it comes to the stream or whatever, not really. I mean, that was arguably the best one I've ever done. And if anything, maybe what we need to do every year, basically we just,
beg Asmongold to fucking boost it again. I see. As a genius plan, what can go wrong?
Every year, maybe we do the similar kind of marathon, right? Now, Battle Duchess says, where can we see the marathon? It's live. It's live on the channel right now as an archived stream. It's public, and I made it the featured video on the channel, and I added it to the highlighted channel highlights playlist. So it is available in multiple places on DSP Gaming to watch on demand. I didn't make any videos of it because I knew it wasn't like serious gameplay. It wasn't like, oh, serious playthrough, so I'm not going to make thumbnails and everything for it. I just left it as an archived stream that you can watch whenever you feel, and you can skim through it and enjoy it, okay?
So why will not? Well, why is that going to work for your birthday stream, but not for any other stream you do? In all seriousness, Phil, why is that work for your birthday stream, but not any other stream you fucking do? Because you could literally do that for every single stream you do. Like, there's nothing preventing you from doing that from every single other stream you fucking do.
So, what I'm thinking is, maybe every year that's the birthday marathon. That's what we do, right? We have silly animations and songs. We play a variety of games, whether it's old school fighters or maybe every year I play games I want. Maybe we'll play Zelda next year. Maybe we'll play Metroid, or you know what I mean? Like, we just play stuff that I want to play.
Who fucking
chill and relax and
cares?
have a good time. I think that's a better idea than me just letting people vote and nominate games and half of them suck and then it ends up being boring, right? Because that's what's happened.
Because fuck you guys. You guys fucking pick terrible things and you guys don't get money because of it. So you guys are fucking dumb as fuck.
The last couple of marathons is we had that interaction level, which is fine. I like giving the viewers some control. But half the time you end up with something that ends up not being good. And then people are like, well, I kind of sat around all day waiting for something I wanted, and this isn't it, and this is boring. And I understand that. That's why I feel like the last couple of marathons just didn't do so well. So I think that this one did do extremely well for a similar reason of going the other way. All right? Now, what about next month, May? All right? Will I do another marathon in May? Honestly?
No. You don't you fucking dare.
That's up to you guys. Like I said, at this point, we don't have to do marathons every month. We were doing them every month because, remember, we were setting them up as big rewards for hitting goals and all of that, and those goals have been abolished since November. So because there's no more of that, we can only do marathons when we feel like it if there's a pertinent time to do it. Like, I will tell you this. 100%. There will be a marathon on July 4th. It will be Independence Day. We'll be celebrating Independence Day in the United States, but we'll also be celebrating the anniversary of me wearing vests, hats, gunner glasses, and doing silly things on stream like I used to. I think it's cool to reminisce and one time a year go back to the old ways just to be silly. And so we will take all of that stuff out of retirement because it's been in a bin in storage since last July 4th. And that day when we hit support levels, I'll start putting them on and we'll do the celebration, the goal celebrations and all of that. We'll do all that again. Okay, in addition, we will actually be cleaning out my closet and getting this time around to my classic games collection, where we will go through them and see which ones I still have, what condition they're in, and try to figure out maybe their value. Because I do have a classic games collection just sitting there basically in storage, and I'd like to show it to you in full quality HD this time. And let's see, right? Let's see how it goes. All right? All righty. Good stuff. That's coming up July 4th, okay, everybody? Sweet. Okay, but outside of July 4th, I don't know if we ever want to do a marathon again in between. Like, if people have ideas, great, we can talk about it, but I just don't think that we have to feel committed to do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to say, oh, we have to do a marathon in May, we have to do a marathon in June. We don't. Or if you guys want me to do another one, we can. But the question is, what would it be? Like, I've already got some people asking me, please continue playing Super Mario World. Well, I can't do that now. Right now, we're in the midst of a crazy amount of games. I'm juggling 6 different games right now, if you weren't aware. And next week, there's actually 2 new releases that I'm likely playing. One of them being Pragmata, which a lot of people want to see me play. I don't have time for retro games in the schedule right now outside of the ones that we're already playing as regular playthroughs. So, maybe we could go back to it. Maybe if you wanted to see a marathon next month, it could be a retro games marathon again. And this time we continue with Mario World and we do other different retro games. Or we don't have to do one. So let's start talking about it, all right, and try to figure out what we want to do for the next marathon, if there is one. And if not, just save it for July, and that'll be the next one. And in that case, we just focus on a lot of games, which we've been doing, right? Okay. Sergeant Madness did another super chat of $5 and says, you planning on giving Crimson Desert a second chance? I already have. I've continued with the playthrough. Or I've already done 2 to 3 more streams past the initial one. And we're actually continuing it tomorrow on the daytime stream right here on the channel is the next stream of it. So there you go. Thank you, Sergeant Madness, for another $5. Okay. All right, good stuff. So, that's what's going on, everybody. Yesterday's marathon was amazing. Enjoy it on demand on the channel. It was fun. It was funny. It was great old school fighting game gameplay. There was some great chill vibes with Super Mario World. Good interactions with the audience. Intense amounts of support, that's for sure. And it just went really well. So thank you to everyone for that. I really, really appreciate it. And thanks for making my birthday a special day. Now, I'm back today for a normal day of streams. So what does that mean? Well, there's going to be Pokemon Fire Red right after this morning show. And then on the late stream tonight, we're continuing on with Retro Rewind, which is the VHS rental store simulator, which we've very much been enjoying these last couple of weeks. We're actually more than halfway through the game now. So as we play tonight, we'll do more unlocks of new genres of movie and new expansions to the store and new things to add. And I hope you'll come by and hang out. It's always a chill, interactive time when I play that game. Although it is quite hectic when I'm like checking people out and everything. It's fun. Okay, so I'm excited for today's streams. Tomorrow, we're doing Crimson Desert, and then we're doing Street Fighter 6. And then on Thursday, it's a double new release day. It's actually going to be the Invincible versus Open Beta on PlayStation 5 on the first stream. And then we're going to try out this brand new Pokemon game called Pokemon Champions on the Switch 2 on the late stream. We're going to see what they both are, what they're all about, and if I like either game, to decide if I want to play either of them in the future. For example, Invincible Versus actually releases at the end of this month. Pokemon Champions will be released and playable as of, what is it, Thursday? So we can also see if that's something we're interested in playing further, or we just give it a one-go, a one-off shot, and then we stop.
Who fucking cares?
So, good stuff. All right, that's what's coming up for the rest of the week. I'm off Friday and Saturday of this week, but I will return on Sunday, and there will be a full week next week of gaming and fun on the channel, okay? Including double new releases. Like I said, next week I know for a fact we have Pragmata that's coming out, and I think there's another game too. Mouse PI for Hire, which people have expressed some interest in. So I would say Pragmata takes priority, but if people want Mouse PI, we can try that too, okay? Alex from Phoenix with a $10 super chat says, I'm showing support for Pokemon and Retro Rewind. Chillest stream days. Enjoy, everyone, and have a great one. Thank you so much, Alex from Phoenix, for $10. Thank you, Alex. Okay, so, folks, amazing, right? I have now recapped everything that I sought to recap. So, let us now chill for about 30 minutes, and then we'll get started with Pokemon. We'll build up attendance a little more before we get started. So, here's the thing. What is on your mind? What's
not this
going on? Tag me in either chat. Let's see what you guys want to talk about. And go from there. So, Andre Jackson says you might want to consider paying a $7 pack when you play Champions. Otherwise, it'll take you longer to get to Battling. I know nothing about Pokemon Champions. Zero. So I'm going to play it at face value. We're going to download it, and we're going to play it on Thursday, and we're just going to test it, okay? So we'll see what happens. All right? I don't know. I don't know anything about it, honestly. Quartering versus casino, what are my thoughts? I don't have any thoughts because I don't know. I'm not paying attention to it. People keep trying to tag me on X about it. I'm like, why are you fucking tagging me? I'm not involved in this. I don't know what you're talking about, okay? I don't, if you want to tell me what's going on, go ahead. I don't know. I'm misinformed, and nor am I going to look it up. But if you want to tell me what's going on, I'll listen. Okay.
He is such a lazy bastard, isn't he? You know, I'm surprised he's not actually paying more attention to it. I mean, the quarter went after Kino Casino, and Kino Casino are fucking letting them have it. Like, yeah, the quarter did temporarily get the Kino Casino like content like removed, but they since returned, and they came back with a fucking vengeance.
Hiki, thanks for the few kicks that you're sending my way. Okay. Theo says, did I play WWE 2K26 on stream? No, I don't. I haven't played WWE games in many years. I don't watch WWE anymore. I'm just not into wrestling. So I'm not going to be doing that stuff for now. I'm not saying I would never, but at this point, I'm just not into it. So no, I'm not going to be doing anything with that. Asmongold says I'm a real dude. Well, I'm certainly not a fake. You know, I would say I'm pretty genuine with everything.
You're one of the most fakest motherfuckers to have ever fucking lived, in my opinion, Phil. There's nothing about you. It screams that you're a fucking genuine human being.
Everything I say and do, I'm not, putting up any facades or anything like that. The quartering.
You lie all the bastard fucking time as a fucking act of self-preservation to fucking try and get as much money from dumbasses in the fucking internet as possible. Like, Phil, riddle me this then, Phil. If you're not fucking full of shit, why did you feel the need to lie to Asmongold back in November when you told him that you went a whole day without begging and you're only given $30? Whereas in fact, you were given $150 without asking for a fucking cent that day. Why the hell would you feel a need to drastically fucking reduce the amount of money you were given when you went a whole day without begging to Asmongold? To try and fucking explain why you need to beg. You know? Because how the fuck, Phil, did you get $30 from that day? Anyone can go back to that fucking day you had that fucking experiment where you didn't fucking beg and fucking see for themselves what you fucking made that fucking day. But you still felt the need to fucking lie massively to Asmongold and drastically fucking cut down the money that you actually got given to you that day.
Was outed as a fuck, whatever that means, and started copy striking casino. Copy striking, wait a minute. How could you copy?
Wait, does Phil not understand what a cuck is?
I'm pretty genuine with everything I say and do. I'm not, putting up any facades or anything like that. The quartering was outed as a fuck, whatever that means, and started copy striking casino. Copy striking, wait a minute. How could you copy strike casino? Kino Casino doesn't do anything on YouTube. They stream on Kick, and they have a Clips channel that's not even owned by them. So how could he copy strike them? I thought that was the reason that they stream on Kick, to avoid that. Sergeant Madness with another $5 super chat asked, did I watch the Artemis 2 moon mission? I have seen clips of it. I have seen stills of it on social media. I have not actually watched any of the live footage. I mean, a lot of it went down yesterday when I was streaming for my birthday.
I do envy those people. I do actually envy those people. Those people are as far away as humanly possible from DSP right now. They have gone further than any other human being has ever gone before. Outside of Earth. So they fucking get to be as far away as possible from this piggy prick.
So I wasn't able to watch it live because I was busy playing retro games. Yes, they have a Clips channel on YouTube. I'm well aware of it. Are you saying that's the channel? So their Clips channel on YouTube, which I guess technically they don't own, but where someone runs it for them and pays them from it, is getting taken down by what? False copyright strikes? Is that what you're saying? There's like strikes against it or something? Yes, there's a lot of fighting games coming out this year. We've got the Invincible versus open beta on Thursday, and then the full game comes out later in the month. Later this year, we've got the Avatar fighting game, and then later in the year, we got Marvel Tokon. So we have a bunch of fighting games coming out. Now the question is, will any of them be good? Don't know. To be honest, I don't think any of them are my style. None of them seem to be playing in the old school way of fighting games. They're more casualized games with very relaxed inputs and tagging in and out. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I did play Resident Evil Requiem. There is a full playthrough on this channel, and if you're interested, shall I give you a quick walkthrough of how to find content on the channel if you're new? This will take 10 seconds, okay?
Nope.
So here's what you do. If you're interested to see if I've ever played anything on DSP Gaming, here's what you do. You head over to the channel right here. This is the main channel page, which is youtube.com/DSP Gaming. I'm actually hard-coded to DSP Gaming because my channel's so old before they had the @ symbols in your address. It's just youtube.com/DSP Gaming, okay? You're on the main channel page. Literally just go right to the playlist, click on the magnifying glass, and type in whatever you want. And there you go. You got part 1. You've also got the playlist. Okay? There you go. There's the playthrough. And it did good. Like, views-wise, as you can see, every single part of this playthrough got thousands of views. So I'm very appreciative of all of you who checked out Resident Evil 5 in a row. That's concerning.
We've won. Fuck it, I'm just calling it a fucking one. It's IGC, so fucking, you know, we've won. We've fucking won. We have 8 free spaces and we've got 8 squares left, so we're victorious.
Burger.
There we go.
Full house. Oh boy, how exciting. Anyway.
The future's so bright, we got to wear shades. That's what this fucking picture's from, but I fucking won bingo. Now, I mean, we've won bingo, and I don't know how long Phil's going to be shooting for until he starts gameplay. He did try and claim that he's going to, like, you know, start gameplay within like it's like 20 odd minutes or so. And Phil is starting gameplay. Well, he's not started gameplay yet, put it that way. It looks like he's about to start gameplay soon. We are behind Phil by 40 minutes, you know? So the question is, do we keep going? Do we try and get a second bingo card, or should we just say, fuck it, we're out, and just go to marbles, you know? I don't know, it's like, I'm not sure. Do we try and get a second bingo card, or do we just say, fuck it, we've won? And just say, we could one and done this and just escape the bad man, you know? I don't know, hold on. Let's have some otters going, while we fucking try and decide whether we keep going or not with the suffering that Phil puts us through. Sonny says 3 words, birthday songs, let that sink in. Dave F. Life is saying, fuck it. Agent Double Soul says, please God, no. Yorkshire Walker wants a second card. So the sideways Welshman, they're going to be a second card. I mean, there's definitely some mixed feedback. Run mine's there for a second card. I mean, we can keep going. We can try and get a second bingo card if you want, you know, for sure. I mean, there seems to be mixed opinions. Some people want it, some people don't. Okay, fine, we'll do a second card. Okay, fine, fuck it. We've won 1 card anyway, I mean, so there we go. God help us all. Let's reset this and randomize it. We need so in that card, in that regard, we need a, well, he's in the 3x3 card. I don't know. No, we'll stick with 5x5. If we win, we win. If we don't, we don't. We don't, fuck it. You know, but we'll stick with 5x5. Maybe because I'm too fucking lazy to try and change it to 3x3. But there we go. Yorkshire Walker says 57, so there we go. So we'll use the number 57. 2x2 card. Right, we need Phil to send the following for a second bingo card. We need Phil to give a little turbo nose, him saying idiot, him discussing politics in some manner, him touching his hair, and him saying kick. The second row is still saying react, him messing with his phone, him saying tips on demand, and admittedly. The third row is still chewing some water, him slapping his leg, him mentioning his dumbass birthday, him saying what I mean by that is, and him saying behind the scenes. Fourth row is still saying fuck, schedule, him getting the prayer hands, him being defense mode, and him saying million, interesting number. The fifth and final row is still having some food talk, him flailing his arms, him touching his ear. The ear touch is good. I believe that Sonny told me he had some sort of almighty ear dig at some point coming up very soon. So ear touch is definitely on the cards very soon. I need to say interactive as well, and finally, absolutely. Your limp is running the fucking away. I don't blame you. Peace out. I'll catch you later. There we go. So there we go. So anyway, Phil saying do those things for today's second bingo card. The free spaces also go back to 0, but we still get to keep the sips, starts, and burps, which is, you know, that's basically 0 as well because it's fucking 10. The big counter as well, sort of thing. So I guess if I can stay as it is. So let's see if we can get a second full house bingo card. And of course, to send us off into battle for a second full house or potential full house, let's press the Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more. Evil Mookie laughing is always funny. On that note, it's time for some more bingo. Good luck, everybody. For a second time, here we fucking go.
Resident Evil Requiem back in, what was it, February? That was very nice of you, and thank you so much for that. To actually get that for a playthrough on the channel is awesome. Very nice. So that is how you find stuff on my channel. Do not, under any circumstance, go up to this main search and look there. You'll never find anything. All you'll get is the tractor clips and nonsense that isn't my content, that isn't the actual gameplay, so you'll be very frustrated trying to use that, okay? Oh, flowers. Very nice. Okay. So, anyway, you guys are saying that the quartering is issuing copyright strikes against the Kino Casino Clips channel. That's what you're saying? Because that will never work. Copyright strikes on YouTube do not stick, okay, under any circumstance. All you have to do is respond to them. You dispute them and say, no, this is a counterclaim. This is not real. This is a fake claim. And then it gets cleared up. Oh, okay, he took a video down for harassment. I'll be honest, okay? I've never had any success at all on YouTube with the harassment stuff. Like,
basically, we're admitting to and saying you've tried to take. Remember, Phil has claimed time and time again that he's never gone after detractors under videos. And now he's admitting, yeah, I've tried to fucking go that route, but YouTube don't do it. He has tried his fucking. Phil has claimed that the only fucking content creators he goes after are the restreamers, like Raw Phil, you know?
I'll be honest, okay? I've never had any success at all on YouTube with the harassment stuff. Like, I know for a fact that people over the years who made nasty videos about me have had their videos flagged for harassment, and YouTube has never done a thing about it at all. They've always ignored it. You want to know what they actually do? You'll try to flag it for harassment, and YouTube will say, if you're at risk, contact your local law enforcement, and if you feel that this is defamatory, get a lawyer. I'm serious. That's exactly what YouTube tells you if you're looking into it. It's like, yeah. So I don't know how he managed to do it. What it sounds to me like is that YouTube's changed the system. I mean, I haven't looked at it in many years. We're talking probably like a decade since I looked at it. So maybe they did change the system entirely, and now it works. I don't know. I wouldn't know about that. So we got a couple of super chats. Sergeant Madness with another $5. Thank you for all the support, Sergeant Madness. He says, you still get a lot of detractors. I remember I used to watch your stream on Twitch back in the day. I get tons of detractors. Here's the difference. I don't pay attention to them anymore. I don't give a shit.
Bull of fucking shit, you don't. The bull of fucking shit. Phil, they live rent-free in your odd-shaped fucking head every single motherfucking day. I know, I'm not fucking saying individuals do. I mean, perhaps some individual detractors do live free in your head, like your evil AJ and your fucking duties or whatever. You know? I mean, they fucking probably live rent-free in your fucking head, but detractors in general, Phil, you can't fucking help yourself but think to yourself and reference what the detractors are saying and doing about you this particular fucking day. You tell your fucking audience to fucking ignore the detractors like fucking crazy. You tell them to fucking ignore it and all that shit because they just want to rise at you. But every single fucking day, Phil, without fail, you will fucking reference something that the detractors were mentioning or talking about relating to you, and you'll amplify it on your stream while claiming you don't fucking care what they say and fucking do. If you truly didn't fucking say, or didn't care what the detractors say and do about you, then you wouldn't hesitate to fucking share like fucking content of yourself, for example, working out. But you're cited time and time again that you don't want to fucking waste time doing that because people just fucking make fun of the way you fucking work out. Which is why you have shown no evidence whatsoever of you actually working out, quote unquote.
I'm doing so well for myself that the detractors don't matter. You know, the problem was at one point I was struggling, and so every little thing that they were doing was hurting me and my business and taking, you know, money out of my profitability and taking food out of the mouths of me and my wife, you know what I'm saying? But now I'm doing... I
mean, to be fair, taking food out of your wife's mouth is probably a fucking blessing. It's probably the best thing for her.
So well for myself that it doesn't matter anymore. Like, I don't care. Let them say what they want to say. Let them do their stupid clips and shit. I'm fine, you know? Greed Goblin, thanks for $2. I appreciate that. I'm not going to address what you said because it's ridiculous, but thank you for $2. I appreciate the support.
Of course, Greed Goblin said, are you into swinging like the Quadrant is? There was no denial. Phil did not deny it. You know, then again, I gave a shout out to fucking Tyrone. You know, Cat's fucking gotta get something somewhere.
Okay. Very good.
I don't think he's had a single tip today so far. Very strange. Usually he's faked a tip by now.
Okay. Akumu Masta, if you're trying to start drama, you're going up the wrong tree, tell you right now. I'm not going to entertain any of that stuff. You're in the wrong spot. This is the DSP.
Well, Akuma Master saying, I know you don't care what we watch or do off your stream, but shouldn't your mods be accountable, especially while modding? Hello? I wonder what that relates to. What does that relate to, I wonder? You know? Is there something that happened that I'm not aware of about his mods? So, I know you don't care what we watch or do off your stream, but shouldn't your mods be accountable, especially while modding? Phil's not going to address that drama.
DSP morning show when we are chilling and vibing after the birthday fun yesterday, and we're about to play Pokemon. It ain't drama time. If I had to vote today, what would I say is game of the year so far? There hasn't been that many major games this year, right? Like, if you take a look at all the games that I've played...
He's going to pick Resident Evil, I can just tell.
...played so far this year. Let's go back to the beginning. All right. RimWorld, well, that's not a new game, right? Street Fighter 6, that's not a new game. Quarantine Zone, that was new. Hytale Early Access, I played that for a stream. Let's see, Hollow Knight, that's not new. High Guard, Game of the Year, that's why it's closed and out of business, right? Dredge, that's not new. Terminator 2D No Fate was not new. Sharks and Minnows was not new. Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined. I like it, but I don't think that's going to be a Game of the Year contender, just being honest. Hellmart. Hellmart was fun, and it was a new release, but again, I don't think that's going to be a Game of the Year contender, but it was a fun game. Crizzle, no, that was actually a disappointment. Didn't like it. God of War, Sons of Sparta. It's okay for a Metroidvania, but not...
I know, Steve. I know. I was like, he said he wasn't going to do it. I guess Kat fucking decided. Remember, he was waiting until Kat came home so he could fucking decide together. And I guess Kat decided, you know what, I want pizza after all. So yeah, my guess was spot on. Well, there was other things also. Phil had pizza and a baked potato as well for some random reason. But yeah, I called that motherfucking shit. He had pizza, the big fat bastard.
Special in my opinion. The Virtual Boy, that was a piece of dog shit. Deadlock, well, that's not a new game. It's not even out, actually. Marvel Cosmic Invasion isn't new. Marathon, you know my thoughts on that. I said Marathon essentially is the same as Arc Raiders, just it's harder to play solo and it's first person, but it's pretty much almost the same game. So, that's not really Game of the Year contender. Resident Evil Requiem, huge thumbs up. That was a great game. Slay the Spire 2, loved it. So I would say Slay the Spire 2 is a contender. Mugenics, I mean, I like Mugenics. I think it's all right, but the audience doesn't like it. I haven't played it more than like 40 minutes, so I don't think that's going to be Game of the Year contender. Crimson Desert, right now, I'm in the midst of playing it, so I can't really say. It's a weird game, that's for sure. Pokemon Fire Red is fun, but it's not a new game. It's just a re-release. And Retro Rewind is pretty good. So out of the new game, the actual new games I'm playing this year, probably Resident Evil Requiem is tops. Probably
what a surprise.
Slay the Spire 2, maybe he's right there. And probably right now, Retro Rewind is like my favorite indie of the year, but I don't know, if it's a Game of the Year contender for me. But that's about it, Like Crimson Desert, like I said, may be good when I play more, but for now, it's just kind of a question mark to me, okay? So there you go. Game Boy, how are you? Life's treating me good. Thank you for asking. Life's going well. So there you go. And, we're 3 months into the year. Now we're going to have more new releases this month. Like I said, that Mouse PI for Hire, Pragmata are 2 big ones this month. We've also got, let's see, at the very end of the month, Invincible Versus, if I decide to play it. That game will follow the light, which seems like an interesting indie game. And, of course, Saros is the sequel/spiritual successor to Returnal. I don't know if that'll be good.
And, of course, he actually fucking says the word successor correctly. Strange how sometimes Phil can say it right, and sometimes he doesn't say it right. He fucking transitions between successor and successor. It's almost like somebody fucking actually had a word with him and said, Phil, by the way, this word you fucking pronounce as suck. It's successor. I feel like somebody got in his ear. Speaking of it.
8020, 007 First Light, and Lego Batman are all coming out in May. In June, pretty much almost nothing. That Avatar fighting game is in July. Beast of Reincarnation, that other unique game coming out, I think from Capcom, that's August.
There it is, the ear touch. Let us take it off. There we go. Get right in there, Phil. Get right deep in there. You fucking stop that fucking tiny brain of yours escaping through some of the holes.
No, that's not Capcom. That's Game Freak. Game Freak. That's right. Let's see what else. There's a Metal Gear Solid Collection 2 coming out in August, but that's older games. There's a Halloween game coming out September 8th. Halloween? No, not Halloween. Isn't it Hellraiser? Hellraiser comes out September 8th, not Halloween. I typed Halloween there for some reason. Phantom Blade Zero is this year. Wolverine is in September. Replicate is in November. And Grand Theft Auto 6 supposedly also in November. So, I mean, out of those, don't know. And we don't know if GTA 6 will even really come out this year, right? We're not sure.
Who fucking cares?
How is the weather? I don't know. I'm indoors and I have air conditioner on in the...
Yeah. I mean, I guess Phil hasn't looked outside once today. Why would I care about what happens outside? That's for people. Outside is where people are. No, I stay insulated in my fucking little snort fort.
In the office. I'm basically just gonna have the AC on endlessly now, all the way through spring, summer, and probably first half of fall.
Well, good job the Aspen Gold crowd came in so they can fucking pay that ridiculous electric bill you're gonna have. The AC's gonna be on 24/7, even when he's not in the fucking room.
I'm not gonna make the mistake I made last year. Does everyone remember the huge mistake that I made last year?
Which one? There was multiple of them.
I uninstalled my air conditioner in early October, and then we got a heat wave. And for like 2 weeks in October, I was sweltering in here, and I was very, very upset that I did that. So I am not going to do that early this year. I'm going to leave it in for as long as I need it and probably take it out much later than usual. Sergeant Madness with yet another $5 super chat. Thank you, man. He says, do you think there'll be a hardcore gaming season this year in the fall? Last year was kind of weak. Yeah, it actually, the fall, traditionally, always was the busiest gaming season because most high-profile publishers wanted to push out their games right before Christmas to try to get artificial sales. Get the games to be sold as gifts for Christmas, right? Last year, not so much. Last year, it was actually a slow release season. So I don't know if things are changing. And here's the other factor that we really need to talk about. If GTA 6 actually comes out in November, that will literally be the only game anyone is talking about for at least a month. Like, that will be the game. And it will dominate everything. Sales, social media, gameplay streams. It's all anyone's going to care about. So because of that, games might actually purposefully say we don't want to release in the fall. We want to stay away from GTA 6. So I guess we'll have to see what happens. But I agree with you. It seems like things are changing. That now maybe there isn't a hardcore gaming season anymore of the fall. That it's just not going to be so. I don't know.
Hardcore gaming season got fucking replaced by the hardcore begging season. UHBS.
Oh, that's right. People Person says, don't forget this game Ontos. It's supposed to come out this year, but doesn't have a release date yet. It's the one that's made by the people who made Soma, and I added it to my wish list. Cool. I'm down for that. I love Soma, so I'm down for a game that's of that same vein. Sure. Okay. What's going on, Jay Kuma? How are you today, man? Good to see you.
For a second, I thought I said Jade. Jay Kuma. Got my hopes up.
All right. John Wismer is talking about Mortal Shell 2. I saw it got announced. I never played Mortal Shell 1. And again, as I've been telling you guys, it's basically gotten to the point where I just don't really care about Souls-likes. All right? There's like a dime a dozen these days. There's just been too many made to the point where I've played a few of them and liked them, but it's like, do I really want to play them? Not really. To be honest, like, I get to the point where if a FromSoft
Siege mode
actually comes out with a new game, if there's a new Elden Ring, if there's a new Dark Souls, if there's a whole new IP, what's the one they're making now for Switch 2? I forgot what it's called. Duskbloods, is that it? Duskbloods? So I'll play that one, but I just don't want to play that genre anymore. I'm literally soulsed out. Like, I just don't really care about hyper difficult spin-off style games that play like Dark Souls or Elden Ring. I'd rather just play the one that exists, that's real, and play other stuff. And the thing is, I'm not in any situation where I have a lack of games. If anything, it's the polar opposite. I now have so many games that I can be playing at any given time that it's hard for me to determine what I'm going to play. I don't have to play a spin-off wannabe game that's trying to be like a FromSoft game. I would much rather just play original stuff, which is, you know, what we've been doing around here recently. Interesting indie games, good variety of games, right? That's what I want to do. So, honestly, Mortal Shell 2, probably not an interesting one to me.
Who fucking cares?
Yeah, everyone said that Mortal Shell is basically a FromSoft game like Souls-like, but it has guns. Like, that's the difference. It's guns, but it's Souls-like. The Green Goblin says, which genre is oversaturated with games, Souls-likes or roguelikes? Well, I will say this. With roguelikes, I agree with you. There's a ton of roguelikes now. Like, they are a dime a dozen as well. But what I will say is that the roguelikes all seem to try to do unique spins on that formula. You know what I'm saying? Like, they all try to do it completely differently. So that...
All right, I hear that. No, I'm taking a center square for that fucking notification. That particular one is very fucking loud to me.
They feel unique. Like, I played a roguelike that's a card game. I played a roguelike that is a top-down action game. I played a roguelike that's a turn-based RPG, you know, and they're all different. They don't feel like the same game. The element is the RNG factor and the starting from scratch if you fail, right? But I wouldn't say that, for example, Balatro, or Balatro, or however the hell you pronounce it, I wouldn't say that that game is similar to Slay the Spire 2. They're not. They're totally different. Even though they're both roguelikes, right? They are completely different types. When I play a Souls-like, it feels like I'm just playing something that FromSoft made again, and again. It doesn't feel, these games don't have enough uniqueness to them. You know what I mean? And some of the ones that do, like, for example, Another Crab's Treasure, I liked it because it was more cartoony, it had an interesting world to discover and stuff like that. But that's pretty much as far as I go. Like, I'm just tired of playing the same style of game. I don't want to play it a million times, so.
I said million! Hooray! If I said fucking million, and of course, we had million on the bingo board. Good combination of factors here. Millions on the board. Phil says it. And also Steve's here, which means we get to fucking play the short.
Jesus!
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, 6 million.
That's a big number.
6 million.
Yeah.
That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it?
It sure is, Phil.
6 million.
Yeah, it's a big number.
Well, guess what?
What?
You're wrong.
No.
It didn't happen.
No.
You're making it up.
Oh my.
Right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone. Forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The bar's being raised.
Ah, it's always gonna be fucking good. It's always worth it. Thank. Yeah, there we go. Phil said million. We got to enjoy it. We talked about short as well. Good stuff indeed. 6 million. Interesting fucking number. So it's all gone. All gone. Oh, banned forever. Holy shit. And yet, I don't wonder Phil is so sympathetic towards Asmongold. You know, I'm just saying, no wonder, you know. What do you mean Twitch banned Asmongold for fucking being racist? But it's Asmongold, he gave me money, he should be allowed to be racist.
Sergeant Madness with yet another contribution to $2, thank you. What was your favorite Dark Souls playthrough? Of all time, overall, of all of my playthroughs? Jeez. Man, that's actually a legit tough question. Because I've done so many. Like, my first run of Dark Souls 1 was my first exposure to that style of game, and it was a miserable failure. I rage quit and never went back. My second playthrough of Dark Souls 1 wasn't really a playthrough, it was a hand-holding session, where I summoned people constantly, and they kind of walked me through the game.
And yet, when people called you out for that, you said it wasn't.
My third run, which was called the Redemption Run, was honestly my first ever real playthrough of a Dark Souls game where I earned it.
Not really, though. I mean, there's a whole video by Cat Troller on a new channel. You know, basically, you know, explaining how you fucking deceive people with that.
That one was good, I would say. Then, you talk about Dark Souls 2, I played it legit the first time ever that I played Dark Souls 2 as a new release. The thing I liked about Dark Souls 2 is that different players could be playing at the same time and go different directions and actually experience the game in a completely different order. I liked that because I went one way while other creators were kind of going another way. So people were like, ooh, your playthrough's kind of unique. You did it different than most people did. So that was actually quite enjoyable. And then Dark Souls 3, oh boy. Dark Souls 3 was a mess. And the reason is because I opted to play Dark Souls 3 early by getting the Japanese version on Xbox One.
So, actually, yeah, sorry, I got a game. That wasn't Dark Souls by Cat Troll, or Cat's the question is, I don't know, that's a Demon Souls. But the many Souls games, I get confused with all. I mean, I don't play them, but there you go. I'd say, yeah. Yeah, they all fucking go over my head. They're all fucking the same thing, practically. I mean, well, not all of them, but some of them kind of blend into each other, you know what I mean?
I kind of regret that now, even though it gave me early views and attention, which I desperately needed at that point, because at that point, everyone was getting cutthroat and trying to one-up each other at the Let's Play game, and I was afraid that if I didn't do what everyone else was doing, that I was going to play the game 2-3 weeks late, and no one...
Okay, but I was saying, you don't want to fucking talk, Phil, because your entire fucking model as a fucking content creator, since you fucking started back in the fucking day, was to fucking be first before everyone fucking else. And lo and behold, when everyone else was able to fucking catch up with you and deliver the fucking content earlier than you, not only fucking provide it earlier, but provide better content, better presented, and fucking better commentary, better gameplay. I mean, you couldn't fucking rely on just fucking being first anymore. So when the playing field got leveled, effectively, Phil was fucked. I think he's talking about here when he actually fucking pretended he was in Japan to buy the game with Japanese yen to play the game early for his fucking stream. I think that's what he's talking about this situation here.
3 early, oh boy. Dark Souls 3
yeah,
was a mess, and the reason is because I opted to play Dark Souls 3 early by getting the Japanese version on Xbox One. I kind of regret that now, even though it gave me early views and attention, which I desperately needed at that point, because at that point, everyone was getting cutthroat and trying to one-up each other at the Let's Play game, and I was afraid that if I didn't do what everyone else was doing, that I was going to play the game 2-3 weeks late, and no one was going to care about my playthrough at a time when I absolutely needed that level of support to keep my business going. So I did what everyone else did. I got the Japanese version on the Japanese Xbox store, and I changed my region, and I downloaded it and played it early, but because of that, the game was terrible. It performed awful. It was laggy as shit. It had low frame rate. It was just a really bad experience because that version of the game was massively underperforming. So I feel like my first experience with Dark Souls 3 was a bad one because I was playing it on like the worst possible version. When I went back later and replayed it a second time, I absolutely loved the game. Loved it. Okay? So out of those 3 playthroughs, shit. Like basically out of those 3, my favorite first time experience with the game would have been Dark Souls 2. Because I played it the same as everyone else. I did it a little bit differently than everyone else. I had a great time with it. And it wasn't a failure and a rage quit. And it wasn't a nerfed bad playthrough because I played it on a shitty platform. Instead, it was like a really good first time experience. So I would say first time playthroughs, Dark Souls 2 is probably the best. Shout out to Princess Luna, who has gifted a membership to the community this morning. Good to see you, Princess Luna. Thank you so much for the membership. Thank you, thank you. Okay. What's up, King Michael? Good to see you. How you doing today, man? Did I ever play Bloodborne and did I like it? Oh, yes. So, when Bloodborne first released, I played it as a new release. And I absolutely loved it. I did. The thing was, I didn't understand it. What do I mean? I mean, I did not understand the parry mechanic whatsoever. I actually misunderstood the parry mechanic, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't really get how it was supposed to truly be used. So, I was trying to use it as damage dealing and stuff, which it's not. And basically, I brute forced my way through Bloodborne my first run. So, if you watch my original run of Bloodborne from way back in the day, it is dramatically different from how most people played Bloodborne, because I had no idea what I was doing. I was just beating the shit out of everything. Almost no effective dodging, no parrying. It was just like a tank beating his head against a wall. That's my first playthrough of Bloodborne.
That's kind of how you approach most video games though, Phil, these days. I mean, I'm not even fucking being mean. but you just try and face tank everything these days. There's no real subtlety or fucking cleverness to your gameplay when you fucking play games these days.
All right, I loved it. What I loved about Bloodborne was the gothic style and the story, as well as the gameplay. Like, it was scary, it was difficult, but it also had a cool Lovecraftian style story where there was this ominous mystery of what was really going on. What are these invisible creatures that seem to be popping in and out of existence? And I really liked how near the end of the game, the spin is, it's not a game that's like traditional horror. Like, you think at first, oh, it's going to be werewolves and monsters. No, it's aliens. And never do you expect that when you first start playing the game. It kind of throws you for a loop. Like, holy shit, I never expected that. So I later on, years later, I went back to Bloodborne, and again, I did a redemption run. During that second run of Bloodborne, I finally learned how to play it for real. I parried with the gun. I did dodging properly. I actually built the weapons right. And that playthrough was way more satisfying as I was parrying the bosses, and I even did the full Hunters DLC, whatever it was called, Old Hunters, and I went through it, and I beat Orphan and everything. I was like, damn. That was an awesome experience to beat it, you know, that time, understanding what I was doing that second run. I also have done a third run on PlayStation 5 because they did like a minor tweak update to the game when it went on PS5 that it looked a little better and ran a little better. So I did a third playthrough there. So there you go. But yeah, Bloodborne, amazing. Love that game. Really do. I had an amazing birthday, King Michael. Thank you so much.
Who fucking
Parasolo says, I hope you
cares?
will play either Avatar or Invincible because I like when you cover new fighting games. Well, we'll be checking out Invincible versus Open Beta on Thursday's daytime stream. And then, if I like it enough, we'll buy Invincible at the end of the month and we'll try it. Okay? We'll see. We'll see what I think about it. Yes, when I played Bloodborne, okay, when I finished Bloodborne, at the end of the game, they give you an option. And I, not knowing what I was doing, I selected the option to start New Game Plus. All right? I didn't even know that I was doing that. So then later on that year, when the Old Hunters DLC came out, I played it on New Game Plus by accident. So it ended up being even harder than it was supposed to be. And I wasn't ready for it because I hadn't been playing Bloodborne. Like, I played Bloodborne start to finish, brute forced my way through it, accidentally started New Game Plus, quit it. And I didn't play it again until the end of the year when the DLC came out, and it was insanely hard. Like, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Keep in mind, again, I didn't know how to parry, so I was just basically, you know, getting crushed. And that's why I quit the Old Hunters DLC at that time, and then I went back to it much later. I am 44 years old.
Old bastard!
Did I? Eliza Pancake says you actually did the same thing in Elden Ring, too. I didn't even remember that. The whole darn world with a €5 super chat says 85 seconds to midnight on the Doomsday Clock. Be nice if you guys stop trying to plunge the world into the Fallout universe, hoping tonight is not World War III. Well, I like you say you guys. What do you mean you guys?
Americans! You know, I mean, your leader is effectively just threatening to obliterate a whole country because he keeps lying about them wanting to fucking make a deal. You know, it's like, I mean, yeah, for God's sake, I mean, not to try and get too fucking much into politics here, but yeah, it's getting a bit ridiculous with the fucking rhetoric. You know, I'm just saying that. You know, and yeah, the Doomsday Clock keeps nudging closer and closer with every single fucking dumbass fucking, you know, announcement from Trump.
You don't think I'm in charge of the United States, do you? I hope not. I hope you don't.
But Phil, you are that's right. You wish, fucking you wish.
That misconception. I am not in charge of the United States. I'm not taking the fall for anything that these lame brains are doing.
Of course not. No, of course not. Hey, on the plus side, on the very plus side, we're gonna take the politics square.
Okay. How dare you? But thank you very much.
Phil just called Trump a lame brain. Uh-oh. The MAGA fucking whales might not like that.
The whole darn world for a €5 super chat. I appreciate that. That's equivalent of around $6 USD. Nicholas says, but you're the king. I'm the king of the live stream.
Sonny's asking what ice cream would you like? I think the van stopped in front of us. I'm getting just because of all the goddamn birthday animation sounds. Oh, I mean, if you're being serious, my favourite ice cream, I do quite like the strawberry cheesecake ice cream. You know what I mean? You know, I'm talking about the strawberry cheesecake kind of ice cream. That shit's dynamite, man. I'll love that kind of strawberry cheesecake ice cream. You know, so, yeah, that shit is fantastic. You know. That's like I think you get it from like Häagen-Dazs. I think, you know what I mean, Häagen-Dazs is like sort of thing. I think, you know, I've not had some. Now I want ice cream, you bastard. Now I'm craving ice cream, you prick. How dare you?
That's right. No, I didn't remember that. Liza Pancake says that's one of the reasons you made a new character for the DLC. I didn't remember that I did. Okay. More racing games? John says, I feel like we need more racing games. I've been playing Need for Speed Heat, which has been the most active online for people who want to race build their car more real life like. Let me allow me to respond. I suck at driving games. I really do, right? Like, let's be honest. I do. I'm not very good at them. I was never a car guy any time in my life. So for me, while other people are into cars and racing and stuff, usually I'm not. I'm not saying I've never played a driving or racing game. I have, and sometimes I enjoy them, but they're just not really my particular, my style. They're not really, you know, I don't really care about customizing a car. I don't care if a game is realistic to what the car's like in real life. I just don't give a shit. So for me, it's like I don't really care about those style of games. A lot of people do get hyped. Like there was that game that just came out, Screamer, and a lot of people were interested in that, but I was like, Rich, yes, I lived 1 block away from the original Subway location in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Yes, I did. Ladies and gentlemen, Thomas has just tipped me $44 and says, this is a late birthday present. I missed.
Excuse the fuck out of me.
Burger.
Excuse the fuck out of me. Here comes the whales.
It's your birthday stream yesterday. Thank you to Thomas for a $44 tip.
This first tip of the day. It's the only tip of the day. If it's real, of course.
Let's go. Thank you so much, Thomas. That is very generous of you. Let's get that up on the leaderboard. That is our biggest single contribution of the day. And that gets us to $108 of support on this stream. Thank you so very much, Thomas. I appreciate that. Thank you for the birthday wishes, and thank you, obviously, for the support. If you missed the marathon, you might want to check it out. It was great. It went really well. Positivity, great gameplay, cool vibes, and fun all day long. A surprise visit from the Asmongold viewers. So give it a look. It's on demand on this channel right now as an archive stream. You can watch it in its entirety. I didn't break any individual videos out of it. I just left it as one big stream you can check out. My art has 12,000 views in climbing, which is amazing. Like, usually my marathons don't do that well. So that's a lot of views for one of my marathons. It's pretty awesome. Green Goblin says, did you ever play the racing game Blur on PS3 or 360? To play like Mario Kart with realistic cars? I don't think so. That doesn't ring a bell at all. I do not think so. It's like I said, I'm not really into that stuff, so usually I miss out on most driving or racing games. It's a rarity if I play one. Isn't Forza Horizon coming out next month? Hold on.
Bro. Forza Horizon.
Squeaky wheels RJ tipped £1.
Oh God.
Squeak 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 You two have 4s left until I drop my shit-filled diaper on top of your roof. But if I get stuck on your roof, call emergency services to get me down.
Jesus! You fucking stay up there, man. No one's fucking rescuing your fucking sorry arse. You just fucking stay there and fucking just, you know, perish, man. You suffer then, fucking Jade. Suffer and perish. But thank you for the tip, though. Much appreciated. There we go. But yeah, Phil just mentioned Forza. Now, I think, was it you, Sideways, who was begging Phil to fucking stay away from Forza Horizon? I think it was. Gonna be a reaction, I think it was you. You know? So, yeah, it looks like Phil is expressing an interest. Let's see what he says properly.
Isn't Forza Horizon coming out next month? Hold on.
Brace yourself.
May 19th, for some bizarre reason, I don't have it on my release schedule. Let me put it on the release schedule. Burger. Yeah, I don't have it on there. Hold on, it's May 19th.
He's got it in the schedule. He might play it. He might be playing it, Sideways. Oh, yeah.
I'm definitely interested in that one because I want to play it. Number one, I want to play it on PC and see.
Oh, he's wanting to play it. Oh, yes. Yeah, fuck no, boy.
How it runs and looks, because it's probably going to look absolutely gorgeous on my PC. And number two, I want to use my wheel and pedals and everything and drive it like a real car rather than a controller like I've done the other Forza games. I think that'd be awesome to do it like a simulated car.
Fucking nice flashbang there, Phil.
Drive it like a real car rather than a controller like I've done the other Forza games. I think that'd be awesome.
Jesus, man. Don't look into the lights, Phil. They're here to take your soul.
Awesome to do it like a simulated car as I play it. So that'll be neat. Okay. Sorry, my chat crashed. So I'm just reloading everything here so I can still see you guys.
Who fucking cares?
All right, so guys, we want to wind it down because we want to start with Pokemon shortly. So last chance, if you want to tag me or talk about any topic, let's do it now. And then we'll get set up for Pokemon and get started. Okay? Oh, of course GTA 6 is on my calendar. Are you kidding me, Limka? Like, GTA has traditionally been some of the best stuff I've ever done, right? Back in the day, my first exposure to the classic GTA trilogy of GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, some of the best playthroughs ever on this channel. And, you know, people love them to this day. They still go back and watch them. It's a shame.
But you're not a true GTA fucking fanboy unless you fucking played every single GTA game, including the first one. I mean, I'm talking the fucking original classic. If you've never fucking led a gang of Hare Krishners onto the railway track to fucking get a Garanga kill bonus, then you're not a true fucking GTA fan. A lot of that will sound bizarre, I fucking know, you know. But GTA 2, I've said time and time again, GTA 2, I think are not enough. That doesn't get enough appreciation. GTA 2, the intelligence of the AI in GTA 2 is fucking incredible. For a game that it is, it's a top-down game, obviously still. It's before fucking 3D GTA games, but the AI have an awareness that surprises me in that game, you know. But yeah, I've talked time and time again about how good GTA 2 is, and the AI especially in that fucking game. It does surprise you.
Because they were kind of destroyed by copyright issues with music. That's why on the DSP Throwback channel, I re-edited and re-released those.
No, you didn't. You re-edited. No, you didn't. You did fuck all. No, Darzak fucking did that shit. Poor Darzak not getting the fucking credit for his fucking hard efforts to fucking make Phil's shite fucking, you know, I mean, financially benefit, you know. Phil painstakingly went out of his way to re-edit, and now he fucking didn't.
Those playthroughs, so the music isn't an issue anymore. Okay, so if you ever want to watch those playthroughs, you can either watch the originals on this channel, but there's a lot of issues with muting and blocking to the music. You might miss entire parts. But you can actually go over to my DSP Throwback channel, that's at DSP Throwback, and you can find those remastered and with all the music issues corrected, so you can watch the playthroughs. Okay.
Who fucking cares?
Then, of course, I played GTA 4 and its DLCs, and then I played GTA 5. So I have done a lot of GTA stuff over the years, and always it does well. Like literally, it always does well. So I am excited for GTA 6. Obviously, I feel like just like what happened with Resident Evil Requiem, when a AAA studio finally does actually come out with a good game, then basically I get a big boost because I have an audience that likes to watch me play the big games. The problem is there just haven't been many good big games as the last couple of years. Most of the games coming out of AAA are bad or very underwhelming, right? So when we had a rare good game from a AAA studio like Capcom making Resident Evil Requiem, boom, views were high, streams engagement was high, everything went you know, really high up, and that was great. So I do hope that people will come back and hang out with me when I play GTA 6 when it comes out, whenever that may be. Nope, haven't caught any legendary birds yet in Fire Red. Polymaza says, will you stick with your solid 6-party team on Fire Red, or are you going to grab more new Pokemon? I don't know. I don't know. Again, I've only played Fire Red as Pokemon Blue back in the day. I have absolutely, positively no idea what the right way to go about it is. So I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yorkshire Walker, you talking about fucking GTA London 1969 or whatever it was? Yeah, the expansion pack for GTA. Yeah, I know exactly. I had that shit as well. That shit was fucking great, you know? You'd always fucking look for the Austin Power style car, you know? The Union Jack kind of fucking car. You'd always look out for that son bitch, wouldn't you? To can drive that. That shit was fucking fantastic. Aye, you had to fucking put the game in. Like, so you load in, you put in GTA London, I think it was, you know, first. And then it tells you open a disc tray. And then put in GTA, so it can use a GTA game engine, but it's already loaded the GTA London like assets from the first disc. So it's a strange way how it was strange how it worked back in the day, obviously. You know what I mean? But it was a clever solution to play technically a new game, but using the other game's engine. You know? Aye, that shit was fucking great. That was fantastic.
Eluxification, I don't know. I never played Cyberpunk after release, so I don't know what they've changed or anything. I don't know anything about it. What retro consoles do I still have? I have an NES and a Super NES. I have a Genesis, Sega CD, and 32X. But I don't know if any of them still work, because I haven't used them in like over a decade. They very well may not work. Do I still have my Wii? I do. It's right there. My Wii is still on the Entertainment Center shelf, sitting right there, collecting dust.
Who fucking cares?
Do you actually need the lantern in Hollow Knight? Yes. There are areas of the game that are very dark, and you have to go through them. And it's insanely difficult to get through them without the lantern. You're going to need it eventually. I have not caught the Snorlax yet. We got to it and couldn't pass it. So we left, and we're going the other way, and I think you come back later to get it, if I remember correctly. If I had to sacrifice video games or bacon, which would I choose? Bacon. I don't really care that much about bacon anymore now that I'm older. I don't even really crave it. Every once in a while, it's good to have some. That's tasty, but for me, it's like a thing you rarely eat. It's not a big deal. Was I hungover this morning? No, I was not. Nope. Yes, I did play Street Fighter EX in arcades back in the day. It never really competed with regular Street Fighter. People played it, but it was more like a side game. It wasn't really played that seriously.
Make the bad
Yes, I know. I can play
man
games on my Wii. That's correct. I could do that. Am I a butter or jelly toast guy? Butter. I prefer butter over jelly. I prefer savory over sweet. I've never seen a ghost. No.
Some of these questions, man.
Green
what the
Goblin
fuck?
says, if I'm around and you catch the Snorlax, can I name it? For a contribution, sure. $5 or more. Remember, we have the auction style for this playthrough. So for $5 or more contribution, you could lock in the name of the Snorlax. There you go. That's how it goes. Isn't that too greedy? Absolutely not. I could get way more greedy.
Yeah,
I could be way more greedy than that. That's
he's been
pretty much
way more greedy in the
me being
past.
very magnanimous, actually.
Was
I a fan of the Black Eyed Peas? Not really.
Wait. $5 is actually an improvement in him. He used to be fucking 20. The fact that he still charges in general stuff fucking greedy. What about, can you get more? Yeah, Phil was very aware. In fact, he lowered it because people are no longer fucking throwing in $20 to fucking name Pokemon. Because it's not as easy to fucking do this fucking new version of the game. It's an old game. The older games, you can't just easily fucking name Pokemon on a whim like you're fucking doing in your games. So Phil started to auction off, and then, mind you, it starts off at $5. It's not $5 to name a Pokemon. It's $5 at a starting price to name it. You know? Phil will then have an auction going, so you can fucking beat $5. Can somebody surpass $5? And somebody might fucking give him $6. And yeah, basically, I mean, I think it doesn't actually do too well. I mean, currently so far, Phil hasn't made that much money doing the auction style naming scheme. But there might come a time where it will benefit him. You gotta bear in mind, somebody could come in with $5, and someone separate could come in with $6, then someone else could come in with $7, and then someone separate comes in with $8. Phil pockets all that money, and that's more than $20 to name one Pokemon. You know? So eventually down the line, it might work out for him.
Okay. I think it's time to end the morning show. It's been a good one. Good chill vibes. Thank you for the nice hangout style that we just had. I really enjoyed that. To come back off of this marathon and to have a nice hour 15 of hanging out and talking with all of you. Tomorrow, I'm on the fence if we should do a podcast or not. I don't even know if we'll do another podcast this week. We may just do morning shows for the rest of the week because I kind of want to do a lot of Crimson Desert tomorrow, but I also want to put a lot of time into the Invincible versus beta. So I'm thinking if I do morning shows, that most will be an hour 15, and we can get to the gameplay earlier. So we'll see. But I think I'm just going to do a morning show for the next couple of days. We'll have to see how it pans out. All right? Alrighty, everybody.
cares?
So thank you so very much. I hope that you enjoyed the DSP morning show. I did. I'll see you all tomorrow. But in the meantime, certainly I hope that you'll stick around for Pokemon Fire Red and Retro Rewind the rest of today. Thank you so much for chilling. See you tomorrow. Okay. Before we begin, I have to pee. So if you could bear with me, I'm going to run and use the bathroom quickly. Then what I need to do is swap my setup to be the Switch 2. So you know what? Let's do that fast. Let's get the Switch 2 hooked up working, and then I'll go pee, and then we'll begin. All right? Let me do that fast.
Yo, Phil.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up!
And that's somebody right there who's already got a compromised moral compass.
Fuck you and your friends.
Well, it's no wonder you don't have any friends.
My biggest fans are idiots.
God, it's like you just use words you hear randomly to try and sound smarter.
You have been the personification of stupidity since 1997.
Alrighty. We're working. Good stuff. All right, let's get everything set up here. There we are. No, I didn't use the bathroom. Someone just said, did you wash your hands? I didn't use the bathroom yet. I hooked up the Switch too. Relax. Relax, you. Why didn't I do all this before? Because you can't. I wanted to have it hooked up to the PC so I could show you, like, for example, remember we just did the walkthrough of my channel to show the playlist. I need to have that hooked up. How could I have done that and also had the Switch 2 hooked up at the same time? It's not possible. My capture device doesn't have 17 inputs. Okay? Anyway. What's that emo? It's his emo? Why does he have that emo? That's funny. Okay. Alrighty, guys. I'll be right back. I'm just going to... Well, actually, you know what I'll do? Let me turn off the lights. There we are. They're actually kind of bothering me today. All right, I'm going to run use the bathroom. I'll be right back, and we'll play for about an hour, and then we'll go on the real break after the hour.
When he turned off the lights, remind me, has he got a separate controller for that, or is he using his phone to turn off the lights? Is he using his phone here for the lights? I know he's got like a separate controller for like other things, but I think that's for the strip of RGBs behind him or something, isn't it? It's an app on his phone. He's using his phone. Okay, so that's phone. That is phone stuff then.
There we are. They're actually kind of bothering me today. All right, let me. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Then we'll play for about an hour, and then we'll go on the real break after the hour of gameplay. But let me use the bathroom first. I'll be right back.
And off he fucks. I guess we'll just fast forward until it returns. Just waiting for him to come back. Oh, here we go. The bad man returns. The bad man returns here.
Alrighty then, everybody. I am back, and it is time, excuse me, for Pokemons. Okay. And let's mute the music. There we go. Okay. Of course I washed my hands. What kind of a freak do you think I am? I use the bathroom, I don't wash my hands? That's absolutely disgusting. Oh, what the? We gotta do a system update, everybody.
Such a professional fucking content creator who has to sit up well ahead of time so he doesn't waste his audience's fucking time.
You don't wash your hands? That's revolting. That's how you get, you know, rashes, and that's how you get pink eye, and that's how all kinds of shit happens. You gotta wash your hands, man. You disgusting freak. What's wrong with you? Don't you have parents that never teach you anything? Good lord.
Bruh.
I'm trying to remember if the game's too loud or too low. I can't remember. Excuse me. Does anyone remember? Let's see. Let me check it. La 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 la. If it's too low, let me know and I'll buff the volume. Because I think it might be a very low volume game, but I can't remember. Okay? Alright, let's resume. Here we go. Hello, everyone!
He's now recording for a shitey game, which brings an end to the bingo card. Quite a decent second bingo card. Got quite a lot of things ticked off, but we couldn't get a second full house, sadly, so there you fucking go. Still, we've got one full house at the very least, you know, so still got to enjoy marbles regardless, so let's see how the bad man's doing, shall we? Let's go to live DSP and see how he's fucking doing. I just missed it. Hold on, let's go back here. $143 so far for the bad man. So there we go. I'm going to just go off his fucking stream because fuck that shit. And let's just go to the autos all chilling as well. Let's just go to live DSP. There we go. There's the live autos. There we go. Good stuff indeed. Right, before we continue with marbles, let me first of all very quickly check here to see if there's any brand new comments been added to the community post. I don't think there are. No, I think we're good. So I think we'll just get straight into marbles in and pick a random marble course here. So here we go. So let me get the marbles all buttered up here. 2 seconds here, well done. And here we go, good stuff indeed, 2 seconds. That's the game just loading up now, and we'll pick a random course. And I think after the bingo stream as well, I will set up a member-only Hitman stream again after bingo today. I want to play some more Hitman, you know what I mean? I'm in the mood to play some more Hitman. So after bingo today, there will be some more Hitman member-only content for me playing Hitman. Because I'm getting into the freelancer mode. The freelancer mode is getting really good. I'm really enjoying the freelancer mode, and I'm halfway through a campaign, you know. So I want to try and get to the end of a campaign if possible, to see if I can, like, you know, get through it all, you know. But first things first, though. First things first, we have marbles to enjoy, you know. So let's go to a race here and let's pick a random community map, shall we? Let's hit random. Here we go. The course that's been picked for us today by random is called Awesome Leapin' Adventure. It was made by Kenku. It has a 92% elimination rate. It has an average finish time of just under 2.5 minutes. So, let's see what happens in this one then. That's a very high elimination rate, I must say. Quite the high elimination rate. We have 107 different marbles. So let's have a wee fucking look at the course here, shall we? So we go around in a circle, drop down here, into there, you get shot at a cannon over into there. This could kill a lot of marbles right here, obviously if you hit the fucking edge of it and get fucking knocked away. You go over here, you go through another cannon, you get into here, down here, through here. You go through here, then up here, and down there, and what's here? What's this? Is this a turret? This might be a turret, this thing. Which will shoot and fucking kill you if you're fucking unlucky. And so then you go through here, another fucking thing you might get knocked away. And you get down here, bumping through here, another fucking cannon, again. A bigger this time, You go down here, you go through here. Is that explosive barrels I saw? Did I see an explosive barrel? Oh my god, I do. There's one there and there's one there. And then there's more things here. And yeah, never fucking cannon. We go, wee. And then you, that's a big wee. You drop down there. Down there, through here. There's a speed boost right in the corner. Who places a speed boost right towards the corner where you might get fucking launched over the edge? Holy fuck. Then you got the elevator going up the way. You got a little spinning circle thing here. There's more speed boosts to try and get through here. And then you have... What the fuck's this shit? Like, why are these two things here? That's random. And the finish is just here. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm very interesting course. But yeah, high elimination rate. Let's hit start and let's zoom all the way back to the start here and see who's all. I'm going to follow you. Navy Vet Life, I'm following you. But Ronin66 looks like they have the advantage so far early on, although it is very early days, of course, so far. But we're following Navy Vet Life's marble. And there we go, as the first marble getting through here. I assume we're going to have the first few deaths. Well, there we go. This one there, Narc Kill 420, Destroyer, Princey Egot. They're the early eliminations. So I'm going to skip ahead here to see who's getting through here. Bacon Pancakes, your marble is in first place currently. Sideways Welshman, you're very close behind. I think Sideways is taking the lead. Sideways Welshman is in the lead. Stan right on your tail. Trying to overtake. Stan's gone! There's a turret! I told you that turret is... Oh! Sideways got lucky. The turret got distracted by other fucking people. Sideways, it got launched through here. There we go. Warren, your marble's gone. Cavendish's gone. Josh Strader's gone. Aton's gone. Dreaded End. Kel Denson's gone. Windows 96 is gone. Damien Ludwig. A lot of marbles are gone. BST is only Jade. Wait, Jade. No. You fuck off, Jade. Hit the bar. Jade. Remember, if Jade's marble wins, last place would win. So remember, if Jade wins, the marble that finishes last, or basically the marble that fucking died first, would then win. Jade's gonna die. Bye, Jade, you fucking dick. So we're not gonna. But BST, we're following you again. You're in first place. Sunny is in second place. Sunny is hot on your tail. BST, watch out. Oh, you're very close. You came very close to going over the edge, BST, but you fucking barely hung on there. That was a close run thing. You were dancing on the fucking edge of that bastard thing. BST is stuck in the elevator. This is gonna give Sunny a chance to catch up here. If Sunny can get out, of course. But BST got a very quick transition out. I think BST has got us in the bag. No one's even close right now. BST, you have won the bingo. In second place is Darkside Ranter. In third place is Sunny. In fourth place is Teresa Young. In fifth place, any time now, is Fox, Spare Fox. Sixth place is going to be Gibble, probably, unless Gibble gets stuck here. Gibble might be sixth place if they can get to the finish line, or Emblood might overtake actually. Emblood might snipe it from them. Emblood has indeed sniped sixth place from Gibble. In seventh place is Gibble. In eighth place we have Lazy Crabs, Hellgas 21. In ninth place, it would be Ida, but they're going to fucking perish. I think the course is going to nuke them. They might make it, but it's a close run thing here. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Ira's not gonna fucking finish. They're gonna get nuked here. There we go. Congratulations to BST. Your marble was victorious today. So the 8 marbles finished. BST, Darkside Ranter, Sunny, Teresa Young, Fox, Swear Fox, Emblood, Gibble, and Lazy Crabs, Hellgas 21. But of course, all that matters is first place, and BST, you were first place. Congratulations to you. BST wants to thank Jade for rolling off the track and giving way to their win. The BST dedicates the win in memory of Jade. Gone and hopefully quickly forgotten. You did it for the Uzi. And of course you fucking did. For fuck's sake. Anyway, well, that auto's gone mental there, right? Oh, Jesus, man. Let's spin the bingo Barry Wheeler prizes and see what BST has won for himself. Would I win an intro shoutout or a Scottish soundboard pass? Or a full house ticket? You've won an intro shoutout! An intro shout out is yours, BST. The next bingo stream will have your name adorned in the intro for all to see. Your name will lit up in lights, or not lights, but fucking Helvetica font or something. There you go. Good stuff indeed. Well done, BST. The wheel has spoken. But yeah, guys, on that note, I think I'm going to call it quits and wrap it up. So there we go. Good stuff indeed. Thank you very much for joining me some robust bingo antics today. Obviously today, we have 2 more bingos until we get a double detox day from Phil. Bingo returns on Wednesday and Thursday, and then also Phil is not here on Friday or Saturday. So yeah, we get to have a big detox day from Phil. If you're a member, feel free to stick around because I was starting a member-only stream in like 20 minutes or so for me playing some Hitman freelancer mods. But obviously, if you're not interested in that, that's perfectly fine as well. Bingo shall, of course, return tomorrow, and feel free to join me for some more robust bingo antics. But until then, I'm going to end things how I always end things by playing notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar animations. So until tomorrow, guys, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
All right, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside, all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, 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 yeah, yeah. Money, money, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.